Good evening. Thank you for tuning into Brewskis with the Broskis, a Beard Brother Food Incorporated event with me, Broski Steve, and we've got Broski Marty on the other side.
Good guys.
And I'd just like to say we're in collaboration with Sniff My Balls. I'm only joking. We're not in collaboration with Sniff My Balls. I can't remember what they were called. Even if we were going to tackle on with them, I'd get it wrong all the time.
I think they're called Smooth My Balls, aren't they? That's a big shout to us.
Sniff My Balls. It's the same.
possible.
Barkley's just missed.
Has he missed the sitter? Mine's coming up now. 3 kicks 15. Oh, missed that one.
I think it clipped the wall. Anyway, thank you for joining. Sorry about it being a day late. Some things are just out of our control. So we just delayed it a day. I don't think we've done much thing on Instagram on it. I think you have really took the boycott with the Premier League clubs. Yeah, you know what I mean?
I had pizza Friday, but I just forgot to post it. And then I was out today. And
when you went, you would do social media boycott. I'm like, fuck off. We can't afford to do boycotts.
Yeah, suppose that's it as well.
So yeah, we haven't done much, but so we'll give them a big shout out. So tonight we've got 3 beers. We've got all from the Definitive Brewing Company, and they were all bought from the Beer Bruvs.
Beer Bruvs. If you have not seen them on Instagram, then do check them out. We will obviously leave a link in the description for you guys as well, so you can see them later on too. They import all the beers from America, and then obviously distribute them to anywhere they're going. They've got some absolutely cracking beers. I don't know if you can remember, we did a video maybe about 2 months ago now where we had Smile My Guy and what was the other one? A Year Gone Hazy, was it?
Mate, I can't remember what's on. Fucking Saturday mornings hazy, man.
Yeah, it was a bit hazy, but there were 2 delicious beers, so reach out to these guys there last week. Obviously recommended these, so massive shout out. Also supplying us with a free Beer Bruvs glass as well. We'll take that all day long.
And beer mat.
I've left mine downstairs, but
you give me 2.
I got 2 as well. I've got 4.
I don't know where the other one's gone. Like,
I've left them all downstairs, but appreciate obviously the freebies from you guys as well. Obviously, it said some great beers, so hopefully these do justice as well. But so the one that we're going to try on Instagram when we do go on there is
Distant Gardens.
Distant Gardens, this one here.
DDH Deeper.
Yeah, and then we've got another 2 as well, which we'll do on here too. Spirals. And then the last one is
the
called
Entity. It sounds like something off Avengers Endgame, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's the Entity. It looks like something. But
it looks like when on Ghostbusters, when Zool comes in like a thing in the background, that's what it looks like, which comes through the portal.
Yeah, it looks like.
Are you a god? No.
Looks like
Ray, when somebody asks you, are you a god? You say yes.
Yes, I am.
Right, so I'm going to kick Insta off. I can't wait to hear you on there. We'll just wait for Steve. The classic Marty.
Just fill that voice for like 30 seconds while I wait for you to come on.
So no, well, you just introduce it all and then I'll just jump in, innit?
We'll see how it goes. See what the floor feels like.
I'll be waiting for Steve. And then when I come on there, I'll be like, afterwards, you'll be like, my looks are killing.
I never said that last week. I was all right last week.
Aye, because you were steaming by the time we came off.
Right, cool. Let's get this in there. Show on the road then. What is going on, guys? Thanks very much for tuning in to another episode of Brewskis with the Broskis. My name's Marty, one half of Beer Brothers Foods. How's all doing today? You okay? You've had a good week? Hopefully everything's been smooth. Oh, what a save. Just watching the footy there while waiting for Steve to get in as well. That was really unlucky from Everton's point of view. Tonight we've got 3 beers, all from the Definitive range. We want to do 1 beer on here, and then another 2 beers you'll have to catch up on the podcast as well. them in there too. The first one is this one from Definitive. It is called Distant Gardens. Big dog.
All right. I heard you say it. Just waiting for Steve
it.
to come on. He did. I heard it. You forget I've still got these earphones that I can hear.
I can't help but saying it's just a natural flow into the conversation.
Sorry, just to cut you up. But Andy Smith's joined. Happy birthday for yesterday, Andy. I believe it was yesterday or maybe the day before. And as long as there's blood running through my horrible veins, that picture is going to last forever. I'll show you the picture afterwards, boy.
You have to fill it in with a picture because I have no idea what you're talking about. So yeah,
it's the worst picture of Andy you'll ever see. Right? He's like Wim Benidorm, and he's got a bit of a receding hairline as Andy, right? So he's like underneath us, and I put my beard over the top of his head. Mm-hmm. Mate, he's got a massive cold sore on his lip. It looks like he's missing 2 teeth.
Not a very flattering photo there.
No, mate, it's absolutely horrendous. Like.
Oh, I look forward to seeing that photo. But yeah, so just saying the first one that we're doing on Insta from Definitive is forgot the name already, Distant Gardens.
Distant Gardens.
Spirals.
And then the latest Avenger, the Entity.
The Entity. Great. And then a 3, but we're only doing one on Instagram. If you want to see the other 2, you'll have to join the podcast or watch the YouTube for it. And that's just an exclusive to them, so.
And we also got a couple of glasses gifted. The Beard Bros got some glasses and a beer mat.
Yes. Now, we do normally do them in our patent Beard Bros glass, but when we get them given like that in the nice little glasses, we will pour them in them as well. And also the fact that I just simply cannot use my Beard Bros glass.
Why is that, Marty?
Ask me why.
I just have.
Okay, well, this is the reason why then. Christina opens the cupboard where all the glass are. They're all perfectly lined, but somehow Beard Bros glass falls out, smash.
Is this why you having the argument?
No, this was like last week or something.
May premeditated, I reckon that was.
I think so, yeah. I was like, what was that, Trent? Oh, glass. Like, and instantly, like, best not be my glass. Yeah, it is. Like, how's that fell out there? And she was like, it just fell. Like, it hasn't just fell. Nothing else.
You know what it is? It's pure. I bet you it's a pure laziness because I've seen everyone do this, where you're trying to get a cup or something from behind, and instead of just picking the glass out, putting it down, and picking, you try to get it round that glass.
Reaching it over on you.
That's all over it. That one.
We've all done that. So yes, I'm in the market now for a new glass. Bastard.
However, I've still got mine. Because I'm not a numpty.
What I might do is try and do next, so that when we find them next, I'm going to see if we can get engraved with the black engravement on. That stands out a little bit more because I think the black looks sick as well. But still a great glass. The fact that we've had it forever now as well. But yeah, cool. So let's again once more. Thanks very much for Beard Bros for these recommendations for the beers, the glass, and the mats.
Do you know what I like about the glass? It's got like on the back, it's like a quarter pint, half pint, and then 3 quarters of a pint.
Shows you on the line, where it pours to. Yeah, well, that camera's not picking that one up there, but yeah, that one does. Yeah, it looks decent. I can guarantee my pour's not going to be on that line.
Well, these are pint cans, aren't
they?
It's American 1 pint, so that's a bit lower than ours.
It's going to be between them.
I think American pints is like 500 mils. I think 16 fluid ounce. But let's go for it then.
It'll be interesting. Let's get it poured. With that, let's hit the can first of all. Not really much going on.
It's not, but Distant Garden. It's got like trees and leaves and that on there.
Looks like it's like a garden from in the night, isn't it? Like it's I think it's all right. It's like I said, not much going on, but I wouldn't
pick it out if I was in a thing. I'm going to give it a 6.
6.
It's now like boom, like these two. If you have a look at them two, we've got something about them, like to catch your eye. I just don't pick that as.
Yeah, I agree. I'll go with the 7 as. Yeah, I'll go with the 7 as well. 6 even. Is it? Oh, he used to smash the post. Bartley. Good effort. But yeah, I'll agree with the 6 there. Good, cool.
Marty, I think you've ended the video.
I can't hear what you're saying.
It's gone. It went live videos ended on mine.
I can't hear what you're saying, Steve. I think it's froze on Instagram for you. Yeah, I've got no idea what you're saying. It's completely froze on Steve's end. So give him a little time, see if he gets back into this. Just talk you through that effort from us, Bartley. Left foot shot from outside the box. Maybe
Marty.
22 yards out. Cracked it. Hit the bottom left post. Oh, it was actually a great save by Pickford in the end. Okay, Steve, what?
Instagram's gone off.
Oh, 1 second, guys. 2 seconds. What are you saying, Steve?
It's saying the live vid stream on Instagram's gone off.
Definitely hasn't. No. And now, no. Cancel, no. All right, I'll just cancel it. I don't know what's going on there. Oh, well. Looks like Instagram's getting no videos there then. All for the podcast now. Well, we do apologize about that, guys. Clearly something went wrong. Yeah. Never mind.
On the podcast, you'll be. I look like a right jabroni.
I know you were like this. I was like, you must be trying to get me attention there, you there.
Yeah, I was on and it just went, the Bede Brothers Food as live videos ended.
I've got no idea what's going on.
Get notifications for next time it comes on. I'm like,
oh, well then. Well, unlucky Instagram.
you know what we're going to do is that when we put it on Instagram later, the thing, can you remember then that last who sits with the doll when it's a technical difficulties picture of BBC.
Yeah, well, what I think I'm actually going to do then, I'm just going to quickly take a photo of this beer, and then I'll just upload the photo and chat about it. There we go. Because I've just crossed the video off there now, so I've lost the video now. What was on it? That'll do, mate. And that'll get posted later.
Yeah, we'll have to put that on, mate.
Yeah?
Can you remember that? But in the day.
Good, class. Well, let's pour this because I'm absolutely choking.
I know, see, I'm choking.
Smells like a normal dry hopped IPA.
This is a double dry hopped.
Double dry hopped, yeah. Well,
let's have a look at the pour.
Let's have a little go then. See how this goes. Oh, it's always got to be a feed in the new glass. Oh my god. This is absolutely terrible. I'm not even going to pour the rest. I'm just going to show you this what it is now. It took me by surprise, I'm not going to lie. Look, this is what I've got so far. It absolutely took me by surprise. I quick and just flew out the can. I don't know if that's something actually in my glass as well. Oh, no, it wasn't. It was just, it's a kind of good pour, that, innit? No, nothing like mine. Yeah, I think I'm just going to have to put the old finger in.
Right, what can we say? Yeah, Paul Gould, I wish this was on Instagram now. Is he still the best pourer? Is he Gouldy? Fucking 5-finger Marty. Look, it's getting worse.
I know, I've just put some more in, obviously, that's why. I'm just waiting for it to catch up. It's a very funny colour though. What's yours like? The dodgy colour?
It's like a very dark.
Like a cloudy, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'm just gonna get rid of that spot.
I should have really cleaned the glass before I'd done it, like. Been sat in the cupboard for like.
I seems like I've literally got them and just put it in the cupboard and left it.
Well, I give it a wash out, but then it just gathers dust, didn't it? I've just looked, there was all little black dust on. I've just started finger it off, like.
I just left mine. I literally just put, like, when we got them, put it in the cupboard and then that was it, left it. Not be touched it, but this froth is just not settling. It's absolutely ridiculous pour, this one.
Right, but you know what I mean, when you're the king of the pourers like I am. You know, I don't think I've had a bad pour yet.
I think you have.
I don't think I have.
And I'm going to go look at every video just to find the pour.
Do you know what? You can do that, and then you'll come back and apologise for us next week. I bet you it's tomahawk steak.
No, because I already owe you one, so why would I bet another one?
Because I could have two. So on that Friday, I can stand like Israel.
Me, man, me.
I'd be like, what's he called? Of the Impractical Joke is what he's got to wear the turkey, where he's got the turkey.
Oh, great.
Right, mate. Well, I'm not going to have to wait for you because I'm going to have a taste of this bad boy.
Well, I'm nearly there.
Do you know what it is, right? I just ran my finger across the top and it's still frothing up. It's like, look. Can you see that boy or?
Yeah, I
on
can.
The top.
Mm-hmm. Right. Well, I am good to go. That is my final outcome.
It looks like a pint of Boddingtons.
Very, like, weird colour. Very weird.
Let's see how I'm going to pour this. Oh, shit. It's a bit like on the Grand Tour. We've got 5 cars and you're like, I'm just going to pour this. Oh, shit. Right, we're just going to pour this.
That's exactly. I was like, as soon as I poured, I was like, oh, fucking hell, it's gone.
You know what this has got? This has got
a mustache being all over it, yeah. Always. Well,
froth tash all over it on it. Cheers.
Cheers. Cheers, beer buzz.
We were right.
How do I feel about that drink?
I like it. It's very heavy.
Mm-hmm.
Could chew on it.
Yeah, I don't know whether I like it or not. I'm really struggling to think how I feel about it.
Doesn't help when you give it a massive head to begin with.
Yeah, but now it's all right. I've had a good drink of it now.
He drinks the Jaeger. He drinks the vodka. The head's fucking massive. Marty's pint.
Yeah, that's very true.
I think that's worse than Applegarth's pint, Paul.
Aye, but at least I never did him to be a barman, so...
Aye, that's true.
It can never be as bad.
You didn't give it the absolute Barry McGuigan beforehand.
I never come out and say, look, this is the first pour in the new glass, so I'm going to be absolutely fucking tremendous.
Aye, but there you go, Marty. That's my first pour in a new glass. It's just fucking normal service resumed with me.
I was a never pour that one. I cannot lie.
I like it, me. I think it's nice.
No, I'm not a massive fan of it, me. Obviously, I'll drink it because it's drinkable, but it's also fucking chewable as well.
Puts hairs on your chest. It puts hairs on your balls, Marty. With
what's
it called? Smooth my balls.
We'll reach back out to them, see if they do want to fucking sponsor us and give us that kit that they were talking about.
So we've been approached by a company. We'll not mention their name because obviously we're not in contract with them. But basically, it's a pube shaver.
It's not a pube. It's a ball shaver.
Well, where do you think the pubes grow? You donut.
Yeah, true. Very true. Very true. Now, when I think about pubes, I don't think instantly pube like on your ball sack. I think like above.
Yeah, like, well, it's all red. You can shave the. I'm pretty sure you can shave above the.
Yeah,
of course.
Shaft. Yeah, definitely. Yeah. So yeah, we're being by a company that takes the hairs away from downstairs.
And just to let you know, we are not going to be demonstrating it for you, ladies.
Well, Steve might after he's had a few beers.
Steve definitely won't be. Do you know when you messaged the other day about the 14th? Is it 14th? Or the 17th, 18th? I was thinking to myself, did I agree to something on the podcast last Friday?
Is that like when we agreed to get Mikey on the show and I couldn't remember it?
Well, I think, I've got an excuse because we were all fucking steaming last week.
Really bad. It was quite a lot of drinking went on last week. Like I said, even when we finished the podcast, we just carried on with Gary.
It was fucking 2:30 when we went off.
22, 22 in the morning. We were.
Mate, I was watching the ice hockey and I couldn't really concentrate. I was like,
want to celebrate the goals with them, but you didn't even know when it was going in.
yeah, because the puck's that small. Like, even when you're sober and you're watching it on the telly, guns are fast. You rely on the cameraman. Many times it's when goal. I'm like that. I've got to wait until the replay. So we had a couple last week.
Just a few, just to tie us over.
Do you know what it is as well? I've got a funny feeling on Friday coming up, it's going to be the same.
You mean when we do the pack?
Because there's about 6 in there and all, isn't there?
Yeah.
Well, I don't think I'll be too bad. Oh no, I'll give a couple away because there's 2 of them the same.
Yeah, I did as well.
You get 2 Elvis Juice and 2 Planet Pale. I think I gave 1 each to my next door neighbour.
Yeah, you get 2 from Brewdog and then 2 other ones. So, yeah.
Well, obviously last weekend I had about 8. Last Friday I had about 8 millers before I even came on here, so I was a bit oiled before I even started the podcast.
I don't think. I had some dragon soup, didn't I?
Aye.
No, I didn't think I had any, but yeah, so yeah, I did actually. I did. That's a lie.
Yeah, it was a good Friday actually. We've got the Grub and Barrel on next week, haven't we?
Sorry?
Got the Grub and B on next week.
Yeah. I've seen that last week as well. Obviously, Gareth's a lovely fellow as well, so he's very easy to talk to, and it's like said, he's a nice bloke as well. So yeah. Gareth for coming on last week.
Yeah, it was a good time good laugh.
It was decent. It was really funny. It was good.
I'm glad it weren't this week after what's all happened on the NFL. Have you seen the gif of the guy crying, the black guy crying on the couch on the sofa?
No.
Oh, you have, man.
I haven't. I probably have, but I need to see it. Why don't you find us that one and find us that photo as well? Now you can show us the photo of Andy in turmoil. Yeah,
I mean, mate, that was Steve tonight when Roger said he wants to leave. I was like, that's Steve in bed tonight. What do you mean in bed? That was Steve 2 hours ago when the news broke.
Oh, it was awful. Like I didn't know about it until
yesterday. Last night when won.
Last night I didn't know about it.
Mate, I keep getting mixed up. I keep thinking it's Friday.
I didn't know. I did because I would normally do this on a Friday, so one of those mad things. But yeah, I didn't know about that until last night. We had a good conversation. This brings it in nicely because Marcus Rashford just popped on me telly there. It was one of the conversations we had in. It's not a good photo for him, that is.
No, it's going to hunt him forever, that. And as long as there's blood coursing through my horrible veins, that is going to be alive and kicking.
Good photo. But yeah, to see Marcus Rashford on the telly there as well, it just reminds me of the conversation we had about him last night, and obviously the 1% from Matters Foundation and the horrible scheme that footballers are giving all this for the big eye. I'm doing all this to help children and poverty and stuff, but then like they don't do nothing out of their own wage. It's all
Marcus Rashford,
a little men to give their money.
What about school meals? Is that and the other getting people in the mix of a pandemic, getting people like who might be on 80% furlough, making them feel bad for not doing it, and then Marcus Rashford's still sitting there getting these 200 grand a week. He's still getting there. He's still getting nearly $1 million a month. It's fucking, and he's trying to get us who's on a paltry wage to fucking cover something else. Pretty sure 1 week of his wage a year will fucking cover all school meals
like
for everyone who's going to miss them
for the full year and all. Like it's ridiculous. We've already had the conversation because we're like banging the same drum again. But yeah, there's so many footballers that can do so much more. Like you said, right, that's why we spoke about obviously when Cass told us about Matt's 1% thing, and you've got like who was it from Sunderland? Oh no, Watmore, wasn't it? Little
Watmore, yeah.
Like his measly what must be getting that middle dollar now?
Well,
20 grand a week.
Jamie, pull that shit up.
So even 1% of his 20 grand, argument's sake, like, and you don't get the people that's on £300,000, Messi £500,000 a week. It's
There you
fucking,
go. Duncan Watmore is £2,400 a week.
is that what it is? How low that is, like, in perspective to a professional footballer, and he's still giving something.
Exactly, but like he can give it out of that wage. I'm
Mhm.
pretty sure Lionel Messi on 500 grand a week.
100%.
1% of that is 5 grand.
Like, it's ridiculous, absolutely ridiculous. Like, he's gonna sneeze and make 5 grand.
Mate, it's, as I
Absolutely.
said, it winds me up about the tax evasion and everything. To save 7 million when you're fucking earning 200 million a year, you know what I mean? That 7 million is nothing to you.
Yeah, it's definitely not. It's absolutely ridiculous, and it's a proper shit show. Like, they've been to our big side. Like, I hate it. I hate how greedy professional footballers are.
Yeah.
If I was making that much money, like, I wouldn't care. I wouldn't care. But I'd be throwing it. I'd be doing a Balotelli, going around fucking petrol stations and just going, "Who's in here? Yep, I'll get you. Don't worry about it, lad."
Right, I'll pay for all of yous.
That's it. Like, it just, like, it means nothing to him because he doesn't need. Obviously, they clearly don't need the money. But it's like, he'd probably screw that back in some sort of expense somewhere.
Well, do you know what winds me up? It's but what you gonna do after football? I don't know. Get a normal job.
But a lot of professional footballers don't need a job after football. They get all that money.
No, but that's what they say. Oh, we get a high wage, but our career might only last 10 years. Well, boo fucking who then? If you have that 10 years of living a great life, giving to charity, and then what we're going to do after that, I don't know, get a job like I've got.
Yeah, but also in that 10 years that you've been making 300 grand a week, I'm pretty sure that 20 million you've got after you retire.
Well, it's not just that, because you've got your lifetime endorsement deals.
Mm-hmm.
What do you call Beckham doesn't play anymore, but he still gets fucking money off Adidas.
Beckham's one of the richest footballers in the world, and he doesn't even play. Hasn't played for years.
That's it. And then you've got
endorsements that he gets ridiculous.
And then you've got like if you go into commentary, coaching, you're still getting wages.
100%. I mean, shout out to Beckham. I love Beckham. I never have a bad word to say about him. Fantastic.
Like, for an example, Tony Romo was an American footballer, and he was on, I don't know, about 15 million a year dollars. He went into the broadcast booth on like $8 million a year or something for 2 years. Turned out he's fucking really good. And now he's on 30 million a year in the broadcast booth, so he's actually got more money now than when he played.
It's absolutely ridiculous. Like, it's not the end of the world for footballers once they finish football.
But to be honest with you, Tony Romo is a bit like Gary Neville, a good co-commentator. He's not your Michael Owen or Steve McManaman.
Yeah.
You shit.
We do get some bad commentary.
I'll tell you what I do like on commentary, right? And this might throw a bit of spanner, but I do like Robbie Savage on the old commentary.
I think one of my favourite commentators, well, not doing commentary, but just the punditry, is Mickey Richards. Yeah. Like, he's just so down the middle, and he'll call it as it is. And obviously, he does get in a fucking argument with Keno.
I like Redknapp.
I like
Redknapp's good. Back in the day when Redknapp used to hold on to a chair and he had like the budgie smuggler trousers on. Yeah. And you're like, if you move a muscle there, Jamie, them are fucking ripping.
Ripping on there.
I like Redknapp because he's also that element, he's thick as fuck.
Is anything can happen in it? He's stunned.
I do like Michael Richards. Him and Keno have a great...
absolute mint relationship between the two of them.
It is. It's
like, what you do, mate, just get off.
It's like the odd couple, in it? When you see Michael Richards on social media, putting video on Roy Keane and that, and then there's Roy Keane
chasing him about.
Aye.
And just getting some messages about the Insta, saying what went on.
What?
Ed saying was that an on purpose cut off? Like, nah, Steve's chucked them off, so we'll just sacked Insta.
I don't know what I mean. It's on mine. It said the live video had ended. So I thought something had happened on your end, and you weren't really concentrating because you were watching the telly. I thought myself, has he not noticed this has stopped? And
I
he's
didn't.
just
I
talking
didn't.
to anyone.
No, I didn't. I didn't notice it stopped right, and then obviously because I was talking about Ross Barkley when he smashed the post and Pickford saved it, and I looked and yours had just frozen. I never got nothing back from you, but then I could see you moving on. Obviously the podcast here, I'm like something's not quite right here.
Well, I'd you like to watch the what's it called, wouldn't you? The podcast. A lot of people listen to the podcast, but Gareth says that he has to watch it because he likes the reactions.
I like the reactions. Well, it's just like Joe Rogan, isn't it? Like you said, Joe Rogan on commentary for UFC would not be the same. UFC would not be the same without Joe Rogan.
But no, David shared. His face is tremendous.
It's not even his first reaction, it's his second and third reaction. He's like, he doesn't know what to say or what to do, and he's like, oh, what's going on? Like, his facial reactions is absolutely fantastic.
If people haven't seen it, I've got
like
here.
I loved it last week when Fug was knocked out Wei Yang. Like, look at me, he just doesn't know. He doesn't know what to say as well. That was fantastic, man. Absolutely amazing.
It's brilliant, isn't it? I think it's also because I felt happy for Rose when she won.
Yeah.
She's been a great fighter and she's been unlucky, and
I think
she's
so,
one of these people that you say, I'm glad she got the belt.
Yeah, like I'm glad she won. Like, I mean, I think Wei Yang's an absolute fantastic fighter as well, but I'd have been happy for anyone to win because I know it was going to be a good fight as well. But I was happy when Rose won it as well. Like, it was class.
Mate, can I ask, are you using the old webcam again?
No, just normal cam on the laptop.
That's what I mean. You're not using the HD one anymore because it's fucking grainy as out on my telly, on my screen.
I wonder if I can swap it around. 1 second. I just think with the webcam, it makes it feel like it's like warping a little bit, so I just don't bother. But I've got it here. Let's have a little go. See how this one goes. I'll get my beer back before I miss out.
Mate, do you know what it looks like? It looks like it's proper fuzzy round the edges, and then in the middle it's proper right. Have you got a light on it?
Just a telly?
Oh, because it's like proper. It looks like you're.
I didn't catch what you said there.
Television.
Oh.
It looks like your 1990s television.
See if I can swap this over while we're on the webcam.
Yeah, you can just stay it on the bottom.
I'll move it back into the middle so we can all see.
Still not the greatest. It might be the lighting in your room.
It probably just the lighting. I've only got, like, obviously, when the sun sets from the front, I don't get any light from the front, so it only comes around at the back. I don't really want to plug out in or unplug anything to mess it all up.
You've not got a light on the ceiling, like.
But when I put this light on, it'll be like absolutely blinding.
Try it.
We'll have a look.
Why not?
Oh man, I've just knocked all my snacks. 1 second, I'm picking my snacks back up. I'm back in the game.
It's not actually too bad, that.
Eh?
It looks better. You haven't got the fuzziness anymore. However, it has then highlighted that bottle in the corner over your left-hand shoulder.
Bottle of water. Yeah, everybody takes a drink to bed with them, don't they?
No.
This was just me, Volvic. You not take a drink to bed with you?
No, mate, I normally just hydrate before I go to bed.
I was wondering if you can see me my little package, my little care bag.
What is in it like?
I'll show you. Absolutely inside into my bedroom here. I'm gonna get Christina popping out from underneath the blankets. I'm still here.
Well, it would have been up in the air with her fat arse.
It's me.
Put it on your face. Put it against your temple.
What, my massage gun?
Aye.
let's put it. Oh yeah, I'll use this properly because the rest of them are gonna just knock me boat off. So yeah, so a little massage gun. It's an absolute beast though. Like I had it on before after footy.
And you reckon it'd break your jaw if you put it against your jaw?
What, sorry?
You reckon it'd break your jaw if you put it on your jaw?
I don't know. Well, this is just like number 1 setting, but it goes up to 30.
Yeah. Marty, there's not one shape like that for the end of it, is there?
I don't know, but the probably not picking up, but number 30's gone absolutely berserk. Oh, no. Doesn't feel good. Oh, Max, I feel like we've got pure droopy eye. No, bong eye, droopy eyes. But it is really good though, like you said, when you get the pains like in your shoulders, unbelievable, so good.
See, mine's not muscle pain anymore, mate. Mine's all ligament and joint.
But I've got a bad shoulder as well.
I've got to have, what's it called? There's a cod liver oil. That's what I need.
Cod liver oil. But it was a good little piece of kit, this though. I'll quickly put it up so you can see.
How much it set you back?
80 quid. Like I didn't want to go like the Theraguns because they were like 250 quid. But this one was from Amazon and it had 3,000 plus 5-star reviews. So I was like, it's got to be good then. It can't be shite.
Yeah, you'd expect so.
Yeah, and this was a piece of kit. So you got like 6 little detachable heads, different things, and I got a little gift card in it, like a thank you card. It said if you give us a review, we'll give you the docking station for free. So I was like, get up there.
So have you done the review?
Obviously, comes natural. So I got a free dock as well. So it's
the greatest piece of kit I've ever bought from Amazon.
What was that, sorry?
It's the greatest piece of kit I've ever had from Amazon.
Yeah, it's the best thing I've ever purchased in my life. Now I think I've lost my beer. Where have I put my beer? Oh yeah. I've actually drank that, you know. It's not that bad once you start drinking it. Just think the initial taste of it is very rough, very heavy.
I don't mind it, mate. I thought it was really nice.
I thought it was a very thick drink.
But you're very thick.
I think it's a bit uncalled for.
That's true. See, you can tell.
Why are you taking photos of us for?
I'm not. I was just showing you what it's like on my side.
Oh, I'm gonna say, need to be sly about it.
No, well, if I was being sly, I would have sent it to all the group chat and not just yourself.
You sent to the group chat before and took a photo of us. And I was like, that's.
I thought you were looking like a mom.
I was like, like when I upload the videos and stuff, right, onto YouTube.
You can tell our priorities at the moment. You went out and you look for the worst bit of me.
No, I didn't. When I do the upload, right, it always gives us 3 little stills, and I find one where we don't both look gormless, and if it's one or the other, then it's not too bad, but not when both of us are looking gormless.
See, we've got our priorities different. That's what I've bought. Don't know if you can pick it up.
I was like a storage box.
Chest freezer.
No, I've got chest freezer.
I know, but that's the difference between me and you. Going out burning 80 quid on that, and I'm putting money down on chest freezers. Well, I'll need it to arrive next. I'm getting it for next when I'm off on that week. Obviously, we're smashing the wall out of the wash house
next week.
For Dino to put the wall up, and then
loads of stuff in
the door's going on. So I'm going to order that next week because it'll get delivered the week after. So it's ready to go in before we go to Bowlham's. Because I'm going to get like a big box of chicken and everything.
Yeah.
Individual, wrap it and put it in the chest freeze.
It's also what you could see was all the bees from Brewdog. Now the little box.
Mate, why you not put them in the fridge?
Got too much in my fridge. I haven't got enough room. I'll put them in.
What you need to do is buy a beer fridge.
I know. I keep trying to get Christine to get one, but there's just nowhere to put one at the minute.
In the sitting room.
And it's not allowed in the sitting room. I've already had that conversation a few times.
Well, what you gonna do if you buy it and it arrives? She loves money. She's not going to get you sent.
I'm putting it just there. I said, look, I'm going to put it.
Does make a noise on the night. I'll just make you aware.
It does.
Well, it's a freezer. That's a kick in to keep things cool. But it's like, but mate, you get used to it. Like now, they'll gone off, and I didn't even realise.
Yeah.
It just
Well,
it just
to
goes,
me,
it just gone boom. Do you know
I-
like
I-
when a freezer switches on? The
I
fridge
was
switches on.
fucking aerated anyway, so I'm fine, me.
Well, once you're a kid, you fucking
That's it,
sleep on
innit?
a washing line, me. Is that what Dave said?
What have I got down there? I've also got some merch. Some merch. It's in the packet.
Mate, hang on a minute. This is down inside your bed, like your office.
Aye. It really is. I've got more. This is where I'll do all my business from. So I've got me 9 doors book. I've got a. Yeah, you didn't really want to see what else is down there.
Condom.
Yeah, that's where I
Use Johnny.
Eh?
Oh no, we all know you didn't use Johnny's 3 kids.
I opted for the pull-out technique, but I was always too late.
Right, are we going on to spirals?
Yes.
Right.
Just
let's review that one.
Oh yeah.
Good thing is we don't have to write anything down because it's all gone on Instagram. Right, so I'm going to give it. I gave it a 6 for the pour. No, 6 for the can. The pour use was very poor.
I can only go for your pour. I can't.
It poured absolutely tremendous to mine. I'm going to give it a 9 for the pour.
I'll agree with you.
Because the head kept gone.
Yeah, was it?
Fizz never stopped.
Right, it was decent. Yours was a decent pour. Mine was terrible, but yours was all right.
Well, we've got take 2 now, aren't you?
Fucking hell. Hopefully, yeah.
The taste, I'm going to give an 8.
1 second, boy. I'm going to give it a 7.
So we're 7.5.
It was very 7. Very 7.
Very 7, was it?
You know what it is? I've just got it messed up 9 doors, so the numbers are in my head now. It was a very rough initial taste, a very thick taste. But like I said, once I got through it, it wasn't that bad. But yeah, I'll give it a 7.
So 7.5 for the taste. Price? What does it normally retail at?
I think these ones were £4, £4.50.
4.50 for 8%. 7.5. I'll give that a 9.5.
I'd agree. Yeah, good drinks, good scoring.
So overall, let's say a solid 8 because the cans weren't good. The pour, the taste was 7.5. Let's give it an 8.
Yeah, I'll go an 8. On that one.
Yes. Now let's go on to this one.
Spirals.
I'm going to give the can a 9 on this one.
I think the can's sick on this one as well.
Yeah.
Like I said,
it looks like a kaleidoscope, didn't it?
Yeah, I think as we already obviously allude to and look back on as well, like said, Beer Brothers is the one obviously that bring the beer, so they always put their little label on there as well. So shout out to them again. The Red Bomb. Oh, I don't want to read you their address. You can look for that if you want to look it up. Brewing. So another one from Definitive Spirals, double dropped hopped IPA. So yeah, 9 for the cans.
It's also 8.2.
8.2%. I think the only thing with these ones is they don't put like much of what's in them or where they've come from or any story about them.
However, there might be if that sticker weren't on there. We don't never know what's underneath, do we?
I think you can see it's very. Nah, it doesn't. It's a government warning. We'll not read that out. We'll leave that one.
Yeah, it's from the Surgeon General.
Yeah. Okay, we'll leave that government one as it is.
Yeah, they don't tell you much about it, do they?
Yeah. But I think as cans go, I think it's a very psychedelic can. If that's
Do you know what it reminds us of? If the can was a song, it would be MGMT Kids. Because do you know MGMT? They say their music is like looking through a fucking kaleidoscope.
You're very
everything's gone on.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to sing Kids on the live podcast with you, mate. I'll put it on for you when we're fucking knocking the wall down.
Cool. Well, yeah, we're 9 for the can then. Where they're the cans, I've just noticed again the top of the lids have got something engraved into it. Is it did we come across this before, like where they're poured?
No, what it is, it tells you so in California and CRV, in Michigan, Oregon, you get 10 cents if you recycle the can.
Yeah, I couldn't remember what it was.
And then in Connecticut, Massachusetts, Maine, New York, Vermont, HI, where could that be?
Where, sorry?
HI, Hawaii.
Hawaii.
And Iowa, you get 5 cents.
Yeah, cool.
It's quite good, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Right, let's get the fucking cracked open.
Oh, well then, I'm intrigued now.
Smells nice.
Mm-hmm. Smells better than the last one, just off initial smell.
Let's see how it pours there, Marty.
Let's have a go. Oh yeah, I'm more happy about this one than I was the last one.
I'm going to be giddy on the pour there.
Did you? I mean, I'm not saying it's amazing, but anything is better than the last one.
It came rocketing out of the can.
I minded on the first one. Yeah, I mean, it's not awesome, but it's better than what the last one was.
Oh, man, shit.
Oh, well then, let's see.
I'm going to finish pouring it, man.
Oh, all right.
I'm just not happy with it, like.
About even.
Marty, brilliant pour, me. I don't know, I'm not happy with this. Evens.
I mean, mine's better than yours, like, I'm just saying.
Bollocks. It's exactly the same, mate. I was taking the piss.
No, it's not.
Mate, that's neat different to me last pour.
Mine's a million times better than the last pour, so.
I didn't want to drink it just yet because I want to see if, like, starts carrying on like the other one.
It settles like the last one. Yeah.
Aye.
I've still got a little bit left in this can, and also I need to
same.
Pour the rest. Like, I know they're saying it's not a pint, but it clearly fucking is. Oh, that's 2/3 of a pint line, so not. Thought it was a pint, but it's 2/3.
But that's UK measurements.
Mm-hmm.
And as I said, American measurements is different. So this is their pint is 16 fluid ounces.
Mm-hmm.
Fluid ounce to millimeters. So
I'm listening.
So 16 fluid ounce
mm-hmm.
to millimeters is 473 millimeters.
Mm-hmm.
Milliliters, that's it even, so yeah, 4.73. So our pint is 5.65. So their American pint is actually smaller than the UK one.
Mm. Well, I've left this here while you've been talking, and it just hasn't moved. Like, it's exactly the same.
Oh, no.
I think just both, which is pretty decent. Pour the tiniest little bit that's left in there. Oh, my God. One for Christine to pick up later on.
Now it's over the top, like.
Beautiful now.
This is definitely another beard tash.
Let's have a go. Cheers.
Head tash in it. Right. Cheers.
Yep.
The two of us, man.
Needs cutting, to be honest.
It was actually on my nose and I was on my beak.
Like, you know what? Every time I go in for like a hair, like a beard cut, right, and a tash and stuff, like when I get my tash cut, I normally like just like tuck the lips in, right, like just so the cut, so I don't get my lips cut. But Stu, for the first time, I've been there for like what, a year and a half now, and nobody's ever said like this. So Stu said the other day, he went, "Look, Marty, like I appreciate what you're trying to do, but dinner date," he went, I need to see the natural like drop of your lip to see where the cut form. I was like, oh. I was like, nobody's ever said. He's like, oh, well, you would know then, would you? I was like, no. But he was like, I like to see.
My tash gets out of hand. I only got trimmed not even a month ago. Look at the size of it already, man.
Yeah, I got the overhang, like, feel like you see that. I like to see the natural shape of your, like, the mouth so I can cut around it and go from there, bud. think nobody's ever said anything about it, so I would never have been on.
I'll get me that bit trimmed in like.
Yeah, mine goes more here than it does here. It's weird. Like,
Oh no, mine just grows absolutely. Look, man, like you get the gaps there next to the soul patch. Mine's just all hair, mate. It's unbelievable.
I think. Well, to be honest, I don't go hair here, so it's weird.
The bum chin.
I've
got bum chin.
No.
No, because Amelia's got bum chin, hasn't she?
Yeah, yes, but like
blow her nose and wipe her ass at the same time.
Yeah, I can literally parting my beard because
so can I, mate. Because of the bum chin there.
Are you got a bum chin?
Yeah, fucking hell, I blow my nose and wipe my ass at the same time, yeah.
It's mad, isn't it? When you said you have a bum chin, like it's just a natural thing here.
Aye.
Sweep it around. But yeah,
I've got a bum chin.
But then I go more hair on this side of my face than I do this side. So when I'm at the barber's, shoes always got to like cut this side enough or this side enough to not make it look uneven, but he's got to keep more than one side. So he's like, he goes, I fucking hate your beard because underneath it just does its own thing. I'm like, I know.
Well, he goes, do you want to trim your tash? I'd only been there about 2 or 3 times and I really knew him much. I went, I fucking hate the tash. I went, fucking food, everything. I hate you. I'd love to grow a tash. He just never grows, does it? And he's like, I'd love to grow a tash like that. And there's me dismissing it. Like, I hate it.
I was there.
I went in. What's it called? The bits on the side, so I could like twirl.
The handlebar mustache.
Yeah.
I play with mine all the time, because obviously mine, like it's weird, so I always like twist it and move it about. I'm like, I could do it with mine as well. But I went in the local corner shop the other day, last night, and I seen Harry in Harry's of some Muslim descent. And obviously he's got a beard about my side, and I had me mask on. And he goes,
didn't look like twins, did you?
He goes, oh, what are you trying to copy me now? I was like, what do you mean? He's like, with a beard? I was like, oh, Harry. I was like, no, I've just had a cut. He's like, and this is Harry's like the same size of my beard now, and this is my 20 years. It doesn't go no more. Like, fuck Harry, if I grew mine for 20 years, it'd be like I'd be wrapped it around us.
Mate, if you have a look at our fucking just like last month's Instagram before we got it, my beard was out here and was about down to here.
It just goes out as well. It goes absolutely proper out of control. It's ridiculous. But how
I get mine shaved didn't like the Opie look out of
the fucking Opie, why?
No, like
out with sons.
Yeah, but what I mean is like smaller on there, so guns with your jawline, and then long at the front. I didn't like when it's proper bushy out on the side.
Yeah, you couldn't resist coming in, could you? Getting closer, you'll be in the camera. Come say hello.
We can hear you, Christina.
Can I hear it?
We can.
I know, that's what I'm saying. I knew you could hear it.
No.
Stop, please. I said, you just couldn't resist coming in.
It's your animal magnetism, mate.
Yeah.
Oh, what is Gilfie Sigurdsson doing there?
Oh, I put the boxing on.
Oh, fucking hell, I'm on the footy still. Who's fighting in the boxing?
Just to see who was going on, but was that?
Oh, we can see a bit of Christina on your left-hand side now.
Why am I tossing dirt with empty cans on the floor?
I was like, therefore Christina pick up later on. Why are you chucking dirty cans on the floor? No, you said dirty.
I should give you the go-ahead for the barbecue yet.
Sorry?
I should give you the go-ahead for the barbecue yet.
I actually seen the date now. We're going to fight after. Christina, shut the door,
the palm still.
Aye, the fight after now.
See, I'm not invited.
I've not got round addition invitations out yet.
Mate didn't send me one.
I wasn't going to leave.
Anything worse.
I knew you wouldn't come, so I wouldn't bother. But no,
I was thinking I did a fancy queuing up that fucking what's it called? At the stack. Have you not seen Port Carl's got all them new fucking things on the balcony and that? Yeah.
But to be honest though, I was down the stack today, like down Seaburn today, and it was dead.
Mate, well, all the fucking tables are booked.
I think you'd be able to walk in. Like, we're gonna walk in on a Thursday. It'll be me from at all.
Aye. I weren't paying the fucking fiver.
No, definitely not.
Fuck that shit.
We'll go anywhere you want to go. No, I don't really mind.
Well, it's fucking a year, innit? Fucking anywhere with beer.
I just want to get some food that we've not had before. So we can maybe do like a live video when we're having some scran.
Aye. Well, I'm looking for. If we're going now, gyros all the way
That's
for
what I
me.
was thinking
Like,
as well. Yeah, like
I love a gyros. Like,
get a nice dessert as well.
I'm not getting a dessert.
Eh?
I'm not getting a dessert.
Why not? I mean, I'm not getting a dessert either. Like, I'm not that hungry.
No, mate, I didn't eat them. Do you know?
Did you? What is it? Oh, thank you. Got a little table service off the Polly.
I can eat them. My mum said that, yeah. You're very shy, innit?
Oh,
Did he score on Sunday?
it wasn't Sunday. It was there. No, it was what day was it? Wednesday.
Did he score?
He played right wing. And obviously it's his first time he's gone to that new football team, and it was his first game. So he never trained with him. He never had a game on out. So they do like 15-minute halves. So he missed out the first half, and then he played the full second. And he played right wing, and it was mad because he's never played right wing. You know, he plays striker or defender. So it was like getting him used to playing that position. But I was chatting him down. I went on his side. I was like,
oh, you're not one of them doors, are you?
Oh, 100%. 100%. And but I went over to the team where the other side was where the other team was. It was a proper match against another team, and the team that they played, they beat. And the team they played against were in a league, so they beat them like 7-2 or something. And I was writing the kids that like away fans like, go on, son, do him. I was gonna get done in myself on the sideline. I was like, get him at him. There was another dad there, right? And they goes, Jimmy son, you want to run at him, take him on. And I was like, Ollie, when he runs past you, stick a foot out. I was like, and he started giving the kid dodge. You know, I was like, gotta do what you gotta do.
I couldn't be chewed with it, me. Like,
it's me. I love it, me. I love it, everything about it. But,
see, that's it though. This is why I would be Iron Man. Is because
you're a selfish bastard.
Yeah, what I look at is, fuck, I'm gonna have to take time out of my own time on a fucking Wednesday night, fucking standing in the car, fucking watching him be shit. Because let's be honest, under sevens football is not the greatest entertainment, is it?
Like, well, they just all just sing towards the ball. I was like, Ollie, stay there, stay where you are, just keep shouting for that ball, and they'll pass you the ball. And he kept going, when the ball kept going past them or down the left, he's gone, they're not passing me the ball. I was like, just keep asking for it, just stay where you are, just stay wide, and you will get it. And then when you've got it, you're in acres of space. I was going, run the line. He's like, what do you mean run the line? I was like, get out of the wing.
Jeez, he doesn't know what run the line means.
Well, like I said, no, because he's never played wing.
Well, there's keywords, switch it, down the line it. Line it means you want it down the line if you're a winger.
Hit the wings, hit the channel, get down the line.
I just look at like, oh God, it's like time out of my time to do this. Can I really be chewed?
Like the team that they were playing against, they must have.
I'm a selfish bastard, basically.
You are definitely. The team they played against must have had about 20 corners, right? And everybody on all these teams went and defended the corner and left them.
Did you have the over under?
Sorry?
No, you had a gamble on it. Bet builder, Ollie have a shot on target over 20 corners.
Like, Ollie, just kick it out, go in. And, like, every time like they were attacking the defender, like attacking the corner, like Ollie's team were defending, they just left two of the centre halves, like the only two defenders, like on the halfway line. Every time, like Ollie, just got and stand in front of them, give them something to think about. I was like, you're quicker than them two. They were a bit plumpish. You're quicker than them. It's like you'll get past them knee from it all. And
was it me you at the back, was it?
Look, if my son ever fight them,
but we both got deceptive speed, though, Marty.
you know it. Like I'm deceptive.
For a bigger lad, people couldn't believe the speed I had.
That's it, and like you can't believe the speed I've got.
Well, when I sniffed at that time, it was great.
Well, I was saying so. Well, we were saying like, always said like, but if I played footy again, and you've seen when I've been playing footy with Ollie on the phone, and I've gone in like cleaned them out, double foot them, technique prisoners me. Got to learn the hard way.
Aye, that's about right. Like, see, I'm just an absolute all rounder, mate. Like all round.
Mr. DHL when you're in
Great
goal.
first touch. Great first touch got me on gravitational pull, Anna.
So much orbiting.
Nah, decent keeper, me. I didn't think I've never ever played in goal until, you know, when I knocked my knee and I went in goal that day. I think that's the first time I've ever played in goal.
Playing in goal is not hard. You just can't be scared of the ball.
Aye, well, it is a little bit hard because you still got to have good reaction time and good hand-eye coordination.
Yeah.
Because if you've got shit reaction time, it's got to be past you before you move.
I mean, I suppose it helps when you've got strikers helping you out as well.
Well, mate, I was in goal and I had the most assists on the team. DHL.
To show them a good striker, that's a good finisher.
I remember Brad when he was like that. Fucking, it's unbelievable the counter it gets. The short.
I don't know why Christina's just bought us these, right? Because she just said, come in, she went, do you want a pizza pudding? I was like, I get on then. And then Ollie bought like these massive chicken skewers up. This must have just been my starter.
Oh, talking about pizzas, I'm going I've got this table from, do you know the little table that was in the kitchen before?
Mm-hmm.
That's now gone because I've got the big table in there now. That you saw.
From B&M's?
Aye, B&M's.
I see where I was like, we were upstairs, like, that's the table Steve's got? The high gloss one. Mm-hmm. Nice, really nice.
So what I'm going to do, get some brackets off the wall, right? Mm-hmm. And I'm going to drill the table onto the brackets, right? And then when we have the pizzas, I'm going to put the pizza on the brackets, on the table that's on the brackets.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just going to be on there all the time. But I'm looking for the brackets where you can, like,
twizzle it, turn it. Like,
so the table can go up against the wall when it's not being used.
Mm-hmm. Nice.
Yeah. When you come for the barbecue, the what's it called? The wash house will be done. Chest freezer in there. Podcast room.
The new podcast room.
Hi.
So, 2 weeks time, guys, we'll be podcasting together in a different venue.
Hi, podcast. Declan, what you should do is get the ones on Joe Rogan where they come off the ceiling, the microphones are like, Jesus Christ.
Let's get ready to rumble.
Like coming down. It's time.
Get Bruce Puffin to introduce those.
Yeah. So at the barbecue next, not Friday coming, the Friday after, there's me, you, Mick, David, Darren, and Brett.
Mm-hmm.
Who are you putting money on the first one to trip out with a step on the decking?
Has your Plum been there? Plum will been there, hasn't he? So
he's never been on the decking.
Plum.
I've got Plum odds on.
I think he's odd on.
Odds on. Yeah. Do you know why it is? Because when me and Thomas built it, we built it so it's got a lip underneath. So like the step's not like that. The step like goes over it like that.
Mm-hmm.
So it's got the lip underneath the step. And I was like, when Darren scrapes his feet, he drags his feet when he walks.
Drag his feet, does he?
Yeah. You can tell Darren coming a mile away. And I'm like, he's got to scrape it, hit against thing, just lift the foot up, clip it, and go and fucking arse out with a tit.
I hope so.
As long as he hasn't got 2 bottles of Miller on him.
As long as it's not mine, I don't care. If there is, it's his problem.
Oh, no, well, we've got 2 big buckets. I'm just going to get some ice, fling them in the buckets, fling about 40
I hope somebody's
bottles.
got some CCTV so we can capture that, though.
I do want CCTV, what we're getting up to.
No, but we want the CCTV so we can capture Dad's fall now. That's it.
Well, what we'll do is we'll just I'll put my iPad on and I'll just have it on record watching the
time lapse on the go.
just put it on record But every time someone walks up the fucking...
Yeah, Montalizer.
Well, I need to get out and build the bar, actually.
Oh, my dad's built it. I take my mum that's got a new hot tub.
Mate, we've all seen it.
Right. And then obviously my dad's got a garage, but he doesn't put his car in the garage, just on the front of his house. But to the back of his house, it's got no back wall, the garage. So he's what he's done, he's moved all the shit out of there now. He's turned his inside the garage into a bar. And
Yes.
I've got a telly which I'm going to give him. And he's got a bracket to put on the wall so you can put the telly in there.
Oh, mate, what size telly?
Not 32, maybe.
Mate, I've got the 42-inch LG one here. All it needs is a backlight if he wants it.
We've had this because before. Backlight costs loads.
No, it's about 100 quid.
He's a tight ass. He's not paying 100 quid for it.
Who does your dad drive for?
Why?
Because I was at B&M's the other day and I saw a box. He's got an Insignia now, hasn't he?
Like
I saw
Sylvie Grey, tinted windows.
What reg is it? Don't tell us reg, what year? 18?
Aye.
Was he he might have been at B&M's when I was there.
He'd probably been picking me more up or dropping her off.
Who does he drive for?
5-star.
That's the one. He was
Yes.
parked opposite us.
The big guy sitting there.
No, he weren't in the car. He must have went in the shop. I came out. I saw 5-star on the top, and I was like, Insignia.
Mm-hmm.
But I bet that's their fucking big Lee. That like
he bought a shit ton of beer for his bar bottles.
Well, my bar's not a massive one. It's about that wide.
What's that?
My bar's not a big one.
Oh,
it's about a metre wide and about half a metre deep. It's just do you know what it is? It's 3 shelves. It's like it's a shelving.
Mm-hmm.
From Wicks, it was 14 quid. And I'm just going to put like wood on the front of it, paint it, and bang Bede Brothers food pit on it.
There's nothing in it. Sorry, but obviously, like say my dad turned his fucking full double garage into the bar.
He's not getting like a fucking keg and pumping that, is he?
I hope so.
Oh, I'll be out then.
Sweaty's bar. We've found a new podcast here.
Aye. What's he call the bar? Margaret Peggy's.
He's called it the Ward Inn. He's got his sign got delivered today, the Ward Inn.
You should have asked my neighbour to make it for him.
Well, ask him as well, and I'll give him some cash for it.
Well, you've seen how Bede Brothers the meat pit.
Meat pit, class in it. Did I show you the volley in his footy gear?
You sent us a picture. It weren't very flattering, like.
Oh no, did I put it on my? I think I put it on my Insta.
No, I think you sent it to me or somewhere. I think it might be.
I'd have put it on my personal Insta.
Oh, it was because I was like, Jesus Christ, you hadn't put it on Bede Brothers food. I was shocked.
No, because I realised obviously, like I said, I was on Bede Brothers, so I had to switch over the accounts to put it on me one. I
was shocked that it didn't get on Bede Brothers because everything else does.
I know, that's what I'm saying. I always have to forget that I'm on Bede Brothers. So
like when I come in, all years with Christmas jumpers on, I'm like, who the fuck cares? Like, why is this on Bede Brothers food?
Oh no, I think we're in Christmas pajamas. One with the glasses. I've just seen that photo.
Yeah, 3 weeks ago I was at my nana's and I was 1 point ahead of my Uncle Dave in the Super 6, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, you know what, Stephen, you've never been up here at this time of the season. You're gonna choke, and I'll take all the money. I was like, all right, Dave, no worries. I went, I've never been there because I've missed weeks. If I didn't miss weeks, I'd have probably been up there. No, you're gonna choke. I think there's about 3 weeks left. I'm leading by 9 points.
Oh.
And actually, our Dave is 19 points behind us.
Oh my God.
1 point behind us when he was telling us I was choking. So who's choked? Who's choked, you egghead motherfucker?
You egghead. I love that slang, you egghead.
Yeah, he has got a head like an egg.
Has he, Dave?
Me and our Dave, our young Dave, calls him "Senor Egg."
Senor Egg.
Because he's Senior Dave and he's an egg,
Yeah.
Senor Egg.
Class that.
Or Eggleston. He's in me phone as Big Egg.
Big Egg. And I'm in your phone as Fat Lad.
The Fat Lad.
The Fat Lad. Some respect on that name, will you? The Fat.
Mate, like, when you're in my phone, it's either your proper name or it's a nickname. Like, for an example, Craig's in there as Craig Bradley, but do you know Paul from Work Lloydie?
Mm-hmm.
He's in there as lesbian.
I said that to you before, didn't I?
Mate, he put a picture on. Have you ever seen Prisoner Cell Block H?
No.
Well, in Prisoner Cell Block H in Australia, women prison always have a top dog, the hardest woman.
Yeah.
And in Prisoner Cell Block H, they used to wear flannel shirts, and he put a picture on in a flannel shirt. And I was like, fucking New Year, top dog out of Prisoner Cell Block H.
Well, I said that the other, like when you seen him in work, and I was like, "Why did you mate? No, you look like a butch lesbian." Obviously, and I was like, obviously, just putting something there, no disrespect to the gay community. I've got a gay brother, that's fine. Right? Putting that out there, but it doesn't he? Like I said, if you go stereotypical lesbians, you get like the butch one, and you get the normal, normal looking female.
He did look like one with a spiky hair as well.
That's it. That's it. And Lloyd did, didn't he? And you said to him before, you're like, I probably think, you're right.
So this
but it was
is like,
so funny.
When you're in my phone, you're either in as like a name or a nickname. Like as I said, like Mike Clarkson is Mike Clark, and then you've got like Andrew lives 2 doors down. Andrew down the street.
I used to,
and I'm in his phone as Stevie 2 doors up.
I used to put nicknames for mine, but then I like a year later when I do an update, I'm thinking like, who the fuck is this person? Like Pedo Dave. I'm thinking, who's Pedo Dave? I've got any idea who that person is.
See, I've got them all in here, like back freckle. Who's big? Who do you think Big G is?
Alex's dad.
Aye, Little Graham.
Aye,
Big G.
Yeah, 100%.
Obviously, Chunks Chambers. You know, everyone knows who Chunks Chambers is.
Well, our listeners wouldn't do, but we do.
Yeah, the guy who runs the Last Man Standing in the club. Eddie, Last Man Standing Club.
You need to be precise on these things.
Mate, literally.
I think majority of mine just go full name now. Yeah.
Like on here, T's are the best. The Old Doris, the Fat Lad, and Teabag.
Yeah. Majority of mine is just full name, or they're like full name then work, or.
I mean, mine's the worst. I'm in her phone is son Stephen Hopper.
Because
have you got another son called Stephen with a different surname?
You got another person called Stephen Hopper in your phone book.
Unbelievable, Jeff. 80 minutes gone, ball out of the top, headed on by somebody. Oh, actually, it was bad play there by Everton. But it gets it. He's running over to the side. I'm sure that's El Ghazi. One step, bends it into the far corner.
Oh.
Are you watching the match, I hear?
I'm just going to put on now while you're talking.
Oh, one in the corner. Could Pickford have done better? Well, if he had longer arms, he might have.
Oh, BT, wasn't it? Fuck. Keep it. Let's have a look.
It's not Plum in the corner.
Well, they're just celebrating now, so let's have a little look, see what's going on. Oh,
if you have a look at it, I think Pickford's positioning has done him a kipper here.
This might be me beat. Thank you. Why would you do that, Lewis?
Because it's gold minging on the bottom of it.
Shut the door then.
What you done to you? Mate, are you watching the goal?
Oh, I've just seen it there. Wait there. Here he is. This is the angle that you want. El Ghazi cuts in. Ah. Could Pickford save that? Let's have a look.
Mate, I think if his positioning was a bit better.
Nah, I think it's too high for him.
But it's not in the middle. It's not in the corner. It's in the middle of the goal.
Yeah, but I think the way he stepped across, I don't know. You'd have saved, obviously. You'd have saved it, obviously. And then I'd have been down the line. And then I'd have been on the buddy ollie.
I don't know what John Pickford's trying to do with that hairdo.
And now he looks like a little gypsy, doesn't he?
Right, with the slick back.
Yeah.
Who does he think he is?
Again, no disrespect to the gypsy community.
Who does he think he is?
Clearly not me.
Fucking slick back insides over there.
Dickinson wants a guy like me.
Sigurdsson's gone.
If he didn't push his over like that, he'd be bald as fuck, Siggy.
That's what Andy's like.
Like G. Beale.
When you like, everyone's like, oh, if you have like a man bun, you end up like Gareth Bale. No, he's fucking bald at the back. When you when you got a man bun, you lost your hair from the front. But I was like, well, how's this the case? Because women wear their hairs in ponytail, and you didn't see many bald women about.
Well,
unless you got alopecia problems.
Oh, Jesus Christ. How it be him.
Well, if you have got alopecia, you're bald, aren't you?
I know, but one or two drinks down. Somebody fucking
well, yeah, what we know of. No, I meant no disrespect, right? When I said I've got problems, I mean like cancer and that, you know. Being serious.
Just stop talking. Change the subject.
I definitely should have saved that there. Mate, do you know what it is? It just showed you it again, right? And he's literally about that far from the ball. If he never had T-Rex arms.
If he had normal sized arms, he would have saved it, wouldn't he? I think that's Pickett's problems, isn't he? Like he's a great shot stopper, like he really is. But he's a little bit too small. Great
shot stopper, great distribution.
Oh.
Do you know where he'd be great at? Barcelona.
Yeah. Somebody doesn't have to save that. Oh. Why was Traore trying to take that shot on there? I'm a little bit behind here.
Mate, what minute are you on?
83:38.
Mate, I'm a minute ahead of you.
There's our guys there taking a shot. Oh my God, he was about 6 inches. Like, if he had normal size on.
If that Martinez would have saved it.
Anybody else would have? And our guys is celebrating like he just scored past the best keeper in the world.
Best keeper in England.
Aye, definitely.
Likes the rave.
He'd be my number one, you know. He really would.
Mate, did you see the rave at Liverpool yesterday?
There's thousands of people in that crowd.
Mate, it was a test. No masks, everything like that. And there's a test.
Test.
Did you see what I shared in the group chat?
We're going to run a public event here. It's going to be a rave.
That's it.
Up there.
But I like the picture I sent in of it.
Which one?
Man, mate. Wait a minute. I'll get that up. So this is why internet is ruling. Pete Andre said, I know this is an experiment, but not sure how I feel about this. Yet someone who has had both vaccines working on the front line and gets a negative test has self-isolated for 10 days if someone in the family has COVID. Might be wrong, but can't see the logic, anyone. Maximus, you've eaten out Katie Price, mate. I wouldn't be worried.
Yeah, I was creased, mate. Absolutely creased. Oh, we're there. So one of the boys from footy, right? He put a 4-4 on early on. He went Forest Green, Torquay, Doncaster, and Aston Villa all to win. Obviously, 3 of them came in. Aston Villa did kick off. When Villa scored, one of the boys said, "Did you cash out when Villa scored?" He went, "No." Obviously, then Everton scored not long after, and they just messaged back saying, "I cashed out for 80 quid before Villa scored." Going fucking Villa.
How much was the bet for?
325 quid.
That is horrible, that.
From a fiver.
Well, it's still your 75 quid.
I mean,
up,
you still,
yeah.
I said, he said, look,
But it's a bit of a sickener,
I know,
innit?
I know. And when the boys
That's why I
like,
didn't believe in cash outs.
Nah, I hate them, me. When the boys try to cover up, saying at least it covers for the night session for you, like it's an indoor party, so not a penny spent. I was like, well, you still 80 quid up then, I suppose.
No, because my gripe is that if you cash out for 80 quid and it's for 360 quid, you're leaving 280 quid on the table. Yet you only backed a fiver. If you were backing 50, 60 quid,
yeah,
and it was offering you like, let's say 300 from 800, then it's a bit different. But a five is not going to change your life, is it?
Like what I do, when the only time I cash out, right, is if it's got any chance coming in, or if it's like it's up there, and then you see it's like decreasing, and I'll cash out for my stake only. Like when it's right down the bottom, like look, I'll take my money back. If I'm not gonna get it, I'm gonna take my money back. And if it comes in, I'm like, it is what it is. But at least I've got me bet again.
Mate, I don't think the only time I cash out is if someone's like 2-0 up and it's in the 89th minute and like they're offering you like 3 pence difference.
Yeah. I cashed out before, right? So I had a 5-fold on, and Penna would have turned us 400 quid. All of them were in at half time, but one game. It was Arsenal's game. I think it was about 4 years ago.
No doubt they were getting beat.
I didn't know. I think it was like 0-0, but they were getting dominated the full game. And I think I cashed out. I think the return was about 350 quid, and I cashed out for like 100 quid. And then Christina goes, "Oh, I would cash out me," and I was like, "Nah, me." I was like, "I've got a full second half again," but she put that seed of doubt in my mind. So at half time,
why are you married to her?
At half time, I cashed out.
Mate, what are you doing?
Arsenal in the second half romped it 4-0 in the second half. Like, oh my god! And the rest of it came in. Like,
why do you listen to her?
It was just the seed that was planted.
The woman who knows nothing about football.
I know, but it was planted. That seed that was planted in my head, and I was like, oh my god. I mean,
like Darren, when we put our bet on, he's like, I'd cash out when it's like offering us 50 quid from 600 off £25. I'm like, fuck off, Darren.
Yeah. Like, I would
maybe
that's why I never.
We never even had a chance today because fucking Barnes were getting beat early doors. I think after 10 minutes, the cash out was down to £5.
I think after 5 minutes, the cash out was minus. We had to owe them.
I fucking hell, Marty and these fucking glass bets again. I was like that old Dave. I went, I wonder what Marty's looking at to fucking put. I bet he had Preston on another bet that you would.
Well, there was Barnsley, there was Bournemouth, and who? There was another one.
No, that was it.
Nah, because there was two. Both teams scored. Both of them never came in.
I did. Burton scored in the last minute.
Oh, I did that. Oh well. Well, there was still two bets, so not too bad, anyways.
Darren Burton scored in the last minute. My Fleetwood was the first one in, obviously. Paul, who did he have?
MK Dons?
No, I had MK Dons, Fleetwood, both teams to score. I think Paul had
Swansea.
Someone who was winning early doors and just won. About 2-0.
No, I think did he knock on Swansea because they were getting beat 1-0?
Oh, yeah, they were getting beat, but they went 2-1 up, like about 35 minutes to go. They scored 2 quick goals.
2 goals in about 3 minutes, yeah.
Aye, and then it was out there. Do you know what? Plum's to blame.
Why?
This is the exact thing Plum put in the group chat that no one's picked up on. Where is it?
And that cunt's blaming me.
Because Barnsley and Bournemouth don't have much to play for. Playoffs guaranteed. Now watch mine knock us.
All him. It's all him. Oh, yeah, because I put some return that, didn't I? And then he went, that's when he said, yeah, because Barnsley and fucking Bournemouth. Cunt.
And then the 2 that knocked us.
Is that what you've just messaged now?
Aye.
Also, you were Plum.
Do you like that one, though, that I sent earlier? Me now, Dave Nars. When you're in the army.
Yeah, the bombs, the area had gone off.
Motor siren goes off at 3 a.m. and you're like, Oh, well, it's my time to go to my time.
Dave, for the first week, what are your arm on, helmet on under your bed after that?
Literally, it was the first week you'd be like that down, like having a laugh with the lads and that. It's funny, just isn't it? After a week, fucking 4 hours, 4 times a night like that. Fuck it, if I die, I die.
If I'm gonna get, I'm gonna get.
Did on the first week as well, sergeants and that used to come round looking, make sure you on the floor and that. And then after a fucking week, then they've even came around like they were sick of it and all. You're like that, yeah. Fuck, if it's my time to go, it's my time to go. Mate, but in Iraq, right? This will shock you. But when I was in Shaiba in Baghdad, the Shaiba is a logistic base just I think it's west of Basra. And in Baghdad, because when I was in Basra, you didn't really get too many. When I was in the middle of Basra, the reason being is because we're in the PGSEC, so we were right next to like civilians.
Yeah.
Whereas in them 2 camps were out, so the camps were huge, so just fire mortars in.
The contract mortars in, yeah, that's it, yeah.
So during Shaiba and Baghdad, literally more Shaiba than Baghdad, literally, mate, fucking 3 or 4 times a night it could be. Fucking it was annoying as shit.
Mad that then, absolutely mad that.
And like you could possibly die of a fucking cup. But my argument was, if I'm lying in bed or I'm lying on the floor, I'm still gonna get fucking hits. It's gonna hit us.
That's it, isn't it?
Doesn't matter where I am.
Yeah. Like if you're under your bed, that mortar's still fucking getting you. They're exploding, it's still hitting you.
Like people be like that. I'm on the top bunk. Mate, the crows, as we used to call combat recruits of war, the dog shits, the youngins. I'm going on the top. Get yourself away, mate. Fucking bullets come in the air over the top. It's fucking land on you. You'll be my shield on the bottom.
Get the big lads on the top.
Mate, I know people who just used to go to bed in the fucking body armor and have the helmet against the pillow, so just used to put it on and like.
Yeah.
I didn't give a shit about it. I just lay. If a fucking bomb's gone hit us, we fucking. I'll tell you what. If a bomb's gone to hit you, and a mortar, the fucking body armor and helmet's gone, they need good. To be honest,
not a chance in that.
Like, it was good times.
I think it was about the other week, right? Where I was thinking like, and I was speaking to them, and then I was speaking to
Marty.
Teabag.
Hello. What? What are you on about, Darren? Mate, you're predicting them 2 teams to get beat.
Because it wasn't fucking rocket science.
Why did you
They had nothing to play for. None of it.
Hey?
They had nothing to play for.
Are you drunk?
Ask him why did you pick it then?
Well, you didn't fucking was a blaze of glory down. It came in the 94th minute.
Still come in.
Oh, well, mine was in early doors, wasn't it? Early doors, 94th minute, Darren.
So, ladies and gents, I just wanted to let you know the last time we did this, and we got Darren on the
Well, Dad, I'm going again because you're boring us. I'm in my room.
The last time we did this, we had Darren on the live speaker. It didn't go to plan really.
No, I'm on my podcast.
Very language by Daz, and then we spoke to him after the.
I'm not trying to show off, Darren. I say this to you all the time.
You could have told us. It was a funny.
No, I didn't, Darren. You rang me. I never put anything like this on the podcast. I do message away from the from the monitor, you know.
It's going down.
Aye, but you put the mockers on it.
I didn't.
You did.
The minute I saw you just picked them, I was
Marty, did he put the mockers on it?
100%.
100%, he said.
Well, tell Marty, it was absolutely silly to put them on. It wasn't putting the motors on it, it was just stupid.
He said it was absolutely silly putting it on, fucking stupid.
Well, tell him outside.
He said outside.
This is the Steve's brother special thing. Anytime you have a disagreement with Steve's brother, you always and we'll get outside them. Let's go and I'll fight you. Let's go.
Oh, well, we're together in a couple of Fridays, Darren. So
get some boxing gloves. Honestly, God, bring some boxing gloves.
Bring some boxing gloves, he said. Hey, you're not fucking fighting on my deck, and I'm getting blood on that.
We'll get on the grass.
There's no grass.
We'll get on the left side of the garden.
No, you got anywhere. If you go on a box, you can box that fucking downhill.
We'll get in the outhouse.
All right, anyways, Daz. He's steaming him.
You can tell. He's a funny guy, you and Daz. I was telling the story there while you were on the phone, how well it went the last time, and then he was fucking crying to us.
Aye. Right, let's get into the on the go. We'll rate this one. I think this one was better than the last one.
Mm-hmm.
It was lighter.
I agree.
So for the can, I gave it a 9. Was it a 9 or 9.5?
9. I've lost the can now. Christina's picked up and took it out there. 9. Yeah, 9 for the can.
The pour was a 9.5. I can't. It was the same as the other pour.
Yeah, 9.5.
Taste, I'm going to give it 8.5.
Yeah, I'll agree.
Price?
I think it was the same price, about £4.50.
Well, I'll give it a 9.5 as well, because it's pretty much the same percentage.
So we're going to get 9. 9 overall?
Yeah, 9 overall. And now on the entity.
No,
I've been waiting for.
This is the base. This is
10.1%.
10. I don't know how they get the 0.1, but at 10.1%.
Triple IPA entity. I think it's a brother of Vision.
The entity, triple IPA. Oh my God. This drink, I'm expecting good things from this one.
If this, you know what, right? This has got to be on par with Verdant in my eyes.
I was about to say the same thing. I was like, I'm expecting as good things as Verdant 5 AM from this one.
Yeah.
If not, I'll be very disappointed. The can, I think the can is sick. I think the can is class. The can draws you in, it entices you in. Like you said, it's that different world opening up, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. I think the can's a great can. I'm going to give it a 9.5 for the can. I would give it a 10, but it's not a full can. I hate stickers.
I'll give it a 9.5 for a can. As I said earlier in the show, it reminds me a bit like when Zool break through in Ghostbusters.
100%, yeah, definitely. I agree.
Right. Let's get this fucker on.
You know exactly what I'm laughing at.
Oh, it smells strong.
Can you smell fruits?
I can smell something.
There's something I don't know what it is, but I can smell something.
Oh, T-Bag's put a message in, a GIF.
His GIFs is shite.
Oh, it's just a bloke with a beard. I could look like any bloke with a ginger beard, but he looks like T-Bag.
That's a shit. If he's trying to see that to you, that's a shit comparison. I'm gonna put this out there. I'm gonna show it. So this is what Steve Burr thinks he looks like.
And what does Darren look like?
100% T-Bag. Yeah, that's a shite gif. But it is what it is. Oh, and let's pause drink. Oh, you message him back. I'll eat this last slice of pizza while we wait there then. Best thing ever, this. Pizza, beers, podcast. I was going to say Friday night, but it's not Friday night. Saturday night.
Saturday night, isn't it?
Unreal.
Right.
Wait there. I just need to see this gif off.
Katie Taylor's coming up.
Oh shit, wait there. I need to put the boxing back on. because I've got
You know
Sky
what?
Sport. I've got
I
Sky
wouldn't
Sport.
like to take a clip off Katie Taylor.
Not at all. She hits like a fucking gadge. I wouldn't like to fight her. Cool, I'm on it. Do you know what? I never knew. Obviously, Bruce Buffer from the UFC, but then you got Michael Buffer in the boxing, don't you? I never knew they were brothers.
They're not brothers.
I thought they were brothers. Somebody tell me they're brothers.
Step brothers.
It's fucking close enough. Like it's brothers that.
Well, I know, but like there were different marriages, and
Aye,
then,
but it's still brother though, and it's still
Yeah.
brother like.
but yeah, step brothers.
Yeah. I never knew that until not so long ago.
I knew for ages.
I remember listening to a story on might have been like just a snippet that was gone on social media. He said he was in the elevator with somebody with Bruce Buffer, and he punched Bruce Buffer in the throat. So Bruce Buffer had a scrap him gone down the elevator, but by the time they got to the bottom and the doors opened, it was all over. Best mates walked out the elevator.
Who's that?
He went,
Bruce and Michael.
he went, look, I just didn't realise that you don't punch his man in the throat because that's his livelihood, that's his business, that's his job. By the time they got out, they were best mates again.
I went up Bruce on Michael on here. It's a fucking David Diamante, isn't it? He's the worst.
He's not Michael Buffer, but yeah. But
Derek Chisora.
Chisora. Very good, man. Yeah, but Katie Taylor's an animal, isn't she? She's a beast.
Trying to find a decent stream here.
I'm just on what am I on? Pay-per-view 05 on just on. I think it's on just live pay-per-view. Extra.
I need to fucking update my tally then.
I do
the 03.
I do the update every time I get on it because I know there's always going to be something different.
Oh, this came out a bit rapid, Marty. You're going to be in trouble.
Oh shit, are we going? Are we? Wait,
Aye.
I'm going for it. I'm going to pour it. I'm going to try and hold it up here so you can see. Oh shit. Oh, I thought I'd lost it. I thought I'd dropped the full can on me pizza.
Well, mate, because I was like trying to lift it up to show the thing, I started spilling it all out.
Oh my god. I didn't care what you say that is. Absolutely.
No, mate, it's got no heat.
Look,
Actually, the head's grown now a little
yeah.
bit.
Fucking bellissimo. That's a 10. That's a 10. Mine's probably lighting. There you go. Yeah, mine's a 10.
Same again, innit?
Mine's a 10. The best one I poured all night. I've saved the best.
I've got offered all out with my legs. Because I was trying to lift it up to show it to the camera as well, and it just went ski whiff from there.
Thank you very much, Definitive, for the entity. This is one for Christina. Big dog. You need to look. Hey, man.
Oh, you on there? Are you on pay-per-view extra events?
Yeah.
Oh, I was on the normal main events.
Oh, well, look, this is for Christina. Look. Get up there.
Beak side.
Pick that up. West side. Katie Taylor's just came on the screen now for me.
Aye, same as me. She's just
Cool.
doing a little dance in the jig.
Aye.
Now it's went straight back to her, Miss GB.
Aye, cool. All right, well, cheers.
Cheers.
Yes. That's a nicer one of the three.
Yeah.
100%. Instantly new. As soon as it hits your mouth and your taste buds get all out of it, that's 100% the nicest of the three beers.
And the strongest.
Aye, but it doesn't taste as powerful.
No.
I think that's why.
This is a deceptive.
I think that's exactly like Verdant was. Like, it was so smooth to drink. And I spit a little bit on my pizza, which is going to make it taste even better.
What kind of pizza is it?
Double pepperoni.
Yes, the best. After done a meat, double pepperoni.
When you get pizza at home, it's from oven beef, or like Asda or Iceland. Anyway, double pepperoni all day long.
So if you're at Iceland at the pizza counter, what do you go for?
Asda, you mean?
Sorry, Asda, yeah.
Oh, chili beef, steak, pepperoni, mozzarella.
I'm a little bit different to you.
But I can mix it up at times though.
Do you get
But,
tomato base?
Tomato base, yeah. No,
Yeah,
I get barbecue base.
Tomato base for me. Steak, pepperoni, chorizo, mozzarella, and I get the garlic oil.
That's it. Like my chili beef, I mix up. I get sometimes I get chorizo, sometimes I get spicy chicken. I like to mix it up. But
so what base do you get it on?
Stone bake.
Stone baked all the way, isn't it?
100%. There's never base to can. It's the best base.
Mate, the people who get the fucking doorstop deep pan, you know.
Fuck off.
Well, my pizza oven creates stone baked, mate.
When I'm in the pizza queue and someone gets in front of me, I got a question going, the fuck is that guy? Who is he?
The fuck's that guy? Get the fuck out of here! Get out of here! You do nothing! You do nothing!
I walk with my stone bake like this, man. Like, come on there!
I'll have a deep pan, please. You do nothing!
Fuck off! Move! Pull the panties out, pull the red panties out, pizza night.
Fucking deep pan. It's the
Fuck
worst.
off, wipes.
It's just full doing it.
Unbelievable, like, don't get me wrong, I love a deep pan pizza. But
From a pizza shop.
Aye, 100%.
Because a deep pan from a pizza shop has the good crust. Where this deep pan has no crust. It's like a dome in it.
From a pizza shop, it gets cooked properly.
Yeah.
Like, fuck off. Who's that guy?
Stone baked. And if you haven't got them, I'm a bit gutted, but then thin and crispy afterwards.
That's it.
But stone baked all the way.
Yeah. Who the fuck is that guy? Mug.
I know, you just shudder. I'll have it.
See there? Are you gone downstairs?
Oh, not yet. Why?
Oh, they're done.
What pizzas Christina gets? Deep pan.
Downstairs.
Why?
What?
Because I've lost
Does
it.
Christina get deep pan base?
She hates deep pan pizza. She went,
Martin.
It's normally.
No, it's not even funny.
I put that for later on.
No, you didn't. You've tossed it.
You got out?
I'm not going downstairs yet, though.
It was tucked in the corner. And you put that on the post. Did I put that for later on? Get up there.
The ones who wind me up is the people who gone in and they get the deep pan with garlic base and all veg on it. You like get a grip of yourself, mate.
Right.
Do you know what? Do you know what's criminal? Is if you don't get the mozzarella slices.
Yeah, you've got to get the discs.
Yeah,
it's a game changer when you get when that cover. Like 4 of them cover your full pizza. It's a game changer.
It's awesome, isn't it?
This wife here is getting knocked out.
Who Natasha Jonas?
Yeah,
she's a hard little fucker. Like I'll give her that much. She took what you call Terry Harper to the wire. Harper was in trouble at one point, but it was a draw. It could have went either way. Draw is probably the right one, but I don't know. I just don't think she's the. I don't think she's got the. I don't think she's the step up to the classic Katie Taylor. However,
Katie Taylor, she hits something totally different to what the rest of the women hit.
do you know what it is as well? Like she came out and Natasha Jones said Katie Taylor can get knocked out. And I don't think I've ever seen Katie Taylor get hit to the ground.
I've never seen her in trouble, not once.
No.
Look at that.
She's all right looking as well, Katie Taylor, isn't she? I'd gone out with her. She's not like defined muscular.
Yeah, tell you when I watched UFC last weekend, there was a wifey. She was fucking ripped. She was a pure tank. Like she had shoulders on top of shoulders.
Who was she? Dexter Destroyer out of fucking Guardians of the Galaxy.
I thought she was carrying double-decker buses. She was a fucking animal. It's like, who is she?
Like in some of them, you see the women in the UFC and they're absolutely good looking and they're absolutely assassins, aren't they?
Like unbelievable.
Like you fucking can you remember fucking Super Sage Northcutt?
Oh yes, he's not cut.
Have you seen his sister Colby?
She fight?
Yeah, she won the other night. She fights in one championship.
I'd never known it. Sage Northcutt took like a massive lull. like he was in and then he just went.
He got knocked out, and then I think he's had injuries. But like when he got knocked out, the UFC turned around and says, "Yeah, he didn't want you." So he's like now fighting one championship with like Demetrius Mighty Mouse and that,
trying to prove his point again.
But I think it was also injuries didn't help Super Sage. Like
I think it was a great fight to me. Like he was one of my like go-to guys to look for. Like him now, like Sugar Sean. I love Sugar Sean. What a fighter!
I say my guys are Tony Ferguson still because he's still fighting.
I don't know how, but he shouldn't be, buddy.
He's fighting in a couple of weeks, isn't he? Tony F. Tony Ferguson, Colby Covington, and what's he called? Fucking now Henry Cejudo's gone. So I've only got 3 left. Really, I've got
I love Henry
Covington, Ferguson, and what's he called? Cody No Love, Garbrandt.
Oh, Tony Garbrandt.
Team Alpha Male, Anna.
But you're a fucking massive fan of Uriah Faber. Did I fight anymore?
Yeah, no, Uriah Faber. I don't think he's fighting anymore. I saw him in his last fight against Peter Yan. He got knocked out because Peter Yan's an animal.
He
would have won that fight if he didn't need a guy in the face.
I know that.
But he was on the ground.
That was horrible. Like he knew exactly what he was doing as well. Like it was stupid.
Yeah. But what do you call Sugar? What do you call Super Sage and Cody Nolan both fight in Team Alpha Male? Paige
Team
Van
Alpha.
Zandt used to.
Like I said, like there's so many good fighters, man. Now, like coming through, ridiculous.
Yeah. Tony Ferguson is kind of at the end of his career.
Anybody that will come in now would fight Tony Ferguson.
Yeah.
Like it's a big name and it's an easy win.
Tony Ferguson, well, I don't know if it's an easy win because you can't. It's a hard fought win because Tony Ferguson will never quit.
Yeah. It might not be an easy win. Yeah, that's probably my bad.
It couldn't be a win, but it's going to be a hard win.
Yeah, you're going to get the win, but you're going to get the rounds on you. You're going to like go the round.
You're not going to knock Tony Ferguson out.
Nah.
Let's be honest. Fucking his chin holds the key to COVID fucking cure. But do you know what is? Tony Ferguson have had that devastating knee injury. Like his ACL was hanging out of his leg.
Mine was
when he done it. His is gone now as well. He was out for like about 21 months. Because
1 second, what's in the bottom box?
Because Eddie Bravo coaches him, didn't he? Jiu-jitsu. And he said like Eddie Bravo, his ACL was the worst he's ever seen. Like
when I had my surgery on my knee, obviously I got Dr. O'Brien. He does all the surgeries for the Southern football team. And when I came round for mine, it was only supposed to be an hour and a half up. 3 hours later, I came back around and he went, Mr. Robson? I was like, yes, that's me. High as fuck. Like, I'll tell you the full story. So I went for my operation and I came back around. And obviously when you're coming back around...
2 seconds, boy, 2 seconds.
Mm-hmm.
Lads, I'm on a podcast. I'll speak to you later. Ended.
Who was that?
Fucking, yeah, the group chat with Berksy and that we're doing a fucking group chat and a video call. Just tell, because the thing is, if you don't answer and never on it, it just carries on ringing.
I does, I know. It's horrible. It's like the Facebook, like what's like it's like 20 euros in, but it'll carry on ringing until you pick up the phone or decline it.
Aye. But when obviously with the iPhone, it was like I didn't have the option because I hadn't opened it.
Yeah.
So I just had a slide thing out, lads, I'm on a podcast, fuck off.
No, definitely, yeah. Well, so I came around from the operation, obviously, was lying in the recovery room, and I could starting to come down, hear a little bit more subconsciously, and I thought I heard my name for some reason. I sat up from the hospital bed, just like straight up Undertaker style, and I shouted, "Bingo!" And she went, "Bingo!" I was like, "Bingo?" She went, "Where do you think you?" I was like, "At the bingo?" She went, "No, you're at the hospital." I was like, "Why?" And she goes, "You've had an operation." And I goes, where? She went, on your knee? Do you not know? I was like, no. No, 'cause I was like,
Mate,
me knee.
mate, it's trippy as fuck when you come out of fucking...
ridiculous. Like, even when he fucking put the thing in my hand, what's it called? The cannula. And he literally goes, I'm just going to flush your system out with this stuff. I was like, I need put in 5 seconds, gone. Absolutely gone.
When I got mine, I got the thing out with my face.
Did you? Oh, I got the cannula in my hand, me.
Because mine was like 2004, mate.
Mm-hmm.
And we went, right, I want you to count down to 10. And I can only remember getting to 9. And the next thing I remember, I was waking up.
Oh, that's it.
And I didn't know where I was or what I was doing.
In the space of 5 seconds, I was out for the count and me.
Mate,
I could have been raped.
They were like, you've been out for 4 hours. And I was like, I fucking just fell asleep. I can remember I was saying that. That's the thing I know.
Like, I'd woke up and I must have felt like it was like minutes, if that.
Yeah, I vomited all over.
Oh, I wasn't sick when I woke back up, but I woke back up and she goes, where do you think? I was like, the bingo, and she's like, no, you've had an operation. I was like, oh, so I was like, I'm in pain now. I know about it, and I was supposed to go down for me up at 9:30 in the morning, and I didn't go down till about 2-3 o'clock. So the people kept coming before us, but obviously I couldn't have my phone in the waiting area, so it was in like the locker rooms, and by the time I'd come back around, it must have been about 6:30 or something. By the time I was up, and I had like a million missed calls of Christina, my mum, my sister, and then obviously I was high as fuck, and I rang Christina, and she was like, "Where?" I was like, "I'm sorry."
I was like a little bitch.
I was a little bitch, and she was like, "What you said?" I was like, "I don't know, but I'm sorry." I was with the fairies, me. It was funny as fuck.
No, man, when I woke up, I went into like the hospital room, and like obviously because you're on the gas bit, I think it's different than when you get the injection. And she's like, she probably threw up, and 5 minutes later I was fucking spewing me ringer up, mate. It was horrible.
I was lucky.
It looks like Kate Taylor's starting to dominate this fight.
Mine's froze a little bit here. Like, what you want?
Mate, I'm on pay-per-view 6.
Are you on pay-per-view main event?
No, the other one. And I'm on number 6. There's been knee freezers or out.
I think mine's froze. My full thing's froze, to be honest.
Anyway, we're going to wrap this up.
Yeah, we'll in a minute.
This is called main event, isn't it? See, Del Boy was refusing to fight because he had to come out first.
Was he?
Aye.
Never knew that, didn't see.
He's like, we'll flip a coin to see who comes out. Fuck that, man. Fuck that. I'm not fighting if I'm coming out first. Fuck that. He's a fucking walked up the ring. His mom at the ring up and said, look, Derek, you're fighting, mate. And he's like, okay, mum.
Class.
I'm nip for a quick piss, mate.
Cool. See the same thing, to be honest, but I'm gonna have to. But yeah, so these beers that we've had from the Beer Bros, like I said, we'll put their description in the video here, on the podcast as well. All from, I forgot the name of the company because I haven't got the cans no more. But the really nice beers. This one here is the Better 3. It's 10.1%. And I'll tell you the price when Steve comes back as well, because I know you wonder the price of it as well. But it's up there with the ones that we did before, where we did Verdant's 5 AM. That drink there was a dangerous drink. You didn't realize how strong it was. It was just so smooth. It just drank so nice, so easy. But this one is up there as well. But yeah, wait for Steve to come back as well before we get that as well. I just feel sorry for the Instagram people that can't see this video, because like I said, we had some issues for some unknown reason. It just cut off. But yeah. What the fuck is that? I hope that's not Steve's ringtone.
I'm just turning off now, Mark.
What the fuck is that?
Hey?
Is there a phone in this room? Is that a phone?
Yeah, it's got to be an alien.
Whose is it?
Mine?
I was like, what the fuck is that? I thought it was Steve's phone. Christina smile.
In pyjama order, is she?
Can you hear that?
What's under here?
Christina's phone. I was like, what the fuck is that? I thought it was your phone. I was like, I can't be. I'm sure it's his pina coladas.
It is, I
tried that. Like, I was like, what the fuck has gone on here? Oh no, that.
Hey, the old Doris. I've got now to watch. I was like, watch the MCU timeline. Didn't like that sort of shit.
Doris, man, who do you think she is?
Watched Captain America. It was alright. Captain Marvel, loved it. Can't wait for Iron Man. Loving Iron Man. Iron Man's great. Fucking hell.
Loving you a plum.
But it's a shite Iron Man.
He's not Iron Man.
He is fucking Jeremy Renner. He is Hawkeye all day long.
Wait, I'm gonna go for a quick piss and then we'll come back and we'll finish this beer off. So I was just saying, I'm waiting for you. 2 minutes. Oh my, that was a great punch, that, you know.
From who?
Wait, let's go on top of this.
Sorry, I'm watching the highlights of the boxing. Katie Taylor and Natasha Jonas. Jonas just had a good punch. I'm not really asked about either of them because I didn't really like either of them, but more for the Del Boy fight later. Come on, Chisora, watch Chisora. But I'd like to see Jonas win for England, Miss GB. So fingers crossed on that one. I'll just run you through it while I'm on here. Just a bit of pandering, throwing punches, nothing really landing. Oh, a couple of jabs from Taylor. Just commentating while we're waiting.
Oh yeah. Not like that when you took your headphones to the toilet with you.
Aye. Well, I was saying to them there, like, I'm not really asked about this fight because I'm not really a fan of both of them.
The main event, that's what we want.
Aye, Chisora all the way. Chisora. Same part of the fight, Anna.
I think we had the conversation last night, like, with Chisora, he's just gone to the war, doesn't he? Like,
yeah.
He's not.
You know what you're getting into with Chisora.
That's it. You're in it for a fight. He's not the greatest of boxers. He's not the worst, but
under David A, though, he's lost a lot of weight and in better condition and actually doing better boxing.
I just think he's not a boxer, but he holds massive one-punch knockout.
Yeah. Which
you cannot look past. It's the same as in the UFC. Like, any heavyweight in the UFC holds that one-punch knockout.
That's it, aye. With Chisora, I thought he won the first Dillian White fight.
Yeah. What round you in? Round 5?
Round 5, 30 seconds left.
Oh, mine's just coming up to the end of round 1. The 10-second timer's just gone off.
Round 1?
5. Round 1. Round 5's just finished on mine now.
Sure. Shit, mate, you're miles behind.
I know that. Fucking hell. I'm walking behind here. But cool. And anyway, so yeah, so while you were having a piss, I was waiting for you because this drink here, it's such a very similar drink to Verdun's. Like,
yeah,
it's a really smooth drink. Although it's 10.1%, you cannot feel that strongness of the volume of it. It drinks so easy. It's such a smooth drink. I think these ones as well were only £7.
I will pay £8 for Verdant, around the same. I've got to give it a 10 out of...
Verdant's was originally £10 a can.
But we got the Dizzy on them.
Yeah. So I think it's got to be a 10 for the price.
Yeah, I was going to say a 10.
Aye. I'd feel very hard done by to give it anything less than a 10. I think the drink is such a nice drink.
I'll give it a 10 as well.
So we'll agree 10 across the boards. Yeah.
Yeah. 10 all the way.
we've been looking for that drink for a while, though, haven't we? That'll compete with Verdon's.
Yes, with the power, the strength,
yeah,
the price, and do you know it's very similar to Verdant.
Smooth drink, like the power of the drink doesn't hit you as you think it would do.
That's about really smooth. It's not like when we had the what's it called, the Tickle Monster, which was like 11 or 12%. Like you knew you were drinking strong, didn't you?
That was a kick in the nut. That one. That you knew they were in a fucking trouble. But yeah, these ones.
But 10 across the board from me on this one.
Yeah, I 100% agree. All in all, I think. What were they called again? The company, because I lost the cans.
Definitive Brewing Company.
One, yeah. Well, you were going. I was like, I can't remember the name of them, but
it's Definitive Brewing Company from America, imported by the Beard Bruvs.
Yeah, well, like I said, we'll drop all links for them in the videos, in the comments, in the bios. I would 100% recommend this drink.
Yeah, same.
£7. I think it was about £7. I wouldn't think twice about paying that for this beer. It's unbelievable. It's such a nice drink. It's class. I'll cat this all day long.
Right, so I think that's it from the Beard Brewers tonight, isn't it? 2.5 hours. Well, 2 hours and 20-something minutes.
Doing a bit, yeah.
So we've had three great beers, bit of technical difficulties. We saw the Pawn Star room what Marty sat in with his fucking glittery silver headboard.
It's no glitter, it's just the way it must be the light is on it.
Obviously, mine's a man headboard with just black leather.
You see my business corner down there. This is where all the beard work happens from.
Hey, I'm not gonna have to show you my my house one day. I'm a fridge.
Oh my god! I tell you what, Katie Taylor's took a couple of clips in this fight. You know,
she's got a chin on her, Katie Taylor. Though.
They've been on these ones, been on a nose, like the my nose up when I'm watching them.
Mate, Darren coming in one day, he's like, where's your beers? And like, obviously, I had a fridge full. He's like, is that all you got? I went, open that. So, me, what's it called? Me computer and that everything as well. Me cube and that is. I've got 3 cupboards. Like, open the right cupboard. Fucking 4 cases of beer in there. Case cans in the fridge, the rest gone in the cupboard.
In the storage.
Actually, in the West House for the 14th, there's a 24 pack of Miller, 18 pack of Corona, a keg of Paulina, and I don't know where it's gone. I think it might be downstairs. There's also a litre bottle of Heroes vodka.
I can't wait for the 14th, mate.
Yeah, there's a litre bottle of Hero vodka there.
I need to drink some, but I just didn't know what to drink.
Mate, just bring a fucking like a 9 quid 12 pack or something, man.
Bring like a box of Budweiser or something just for the crack.
Budweiser, Coors Light, something like that, mate.
But literally, the amount of beer that we've got there is ridiculous. And now, obviously, we're going to Bolam's on the Thursday to get the Scran.
Well, David's bringing up like fucking banana beer, fucking Quill Mez, you know what I mean? So Dave's bringing some up. I think Brett's bringing Red Stripe.
Obviously. The Red Stripe or the Fosters from the big man.
Red Stripe Brett.
It's going to be good beer. The
Brett
podcast is funny. Use it.
Cheese drinks Fosters.
Yeah,
bring it. I'm topping that over, mate.
I definitely, yeah, bring it over. They're in for a treat.
Oh, definitely.
Definitely.
I've got a 4-way adapter to take out so we can plug the computers and that in.
Be good.
I've been looking. I can get a gazebo for like 60 quid on Amazon. It's one of them that's got like the windows in it, and it's just got the front bit.
Yeah.
That opens up. So if it is going to rain, I can just get that on next day delivery. But we'll know more by next Monday, won't we?
Yeah. Probably the Monday of the week, isn't it? That's what we'll look for.
I will. I was looking now. It's a 2-week. You get a 2-week. What's it called on BBC? A 2-week forecast, and it's saying that's going to be cloudy with sunshine, 15 degrees. With a 15% chance of rain. I'll take them odds.
Yeah, I'll take them as well.
So when we're having the barbecue between 1 and 7, it's 12 to 14 degrees that day. So short order for me.
Let's get the shorts out.
Obviously, some people will be woolly hats, but for me, it's shorts all the way.
Yeah, oh yeah, shorts. Get the shorts out. But yeah,
as my ma says, like when we were on deck the other last week, and she's like, everyone's like, it's freezing, wearing jumpers and that, and then shorts and the vest. And I'm like, it's lovely the weather, isn't it? And she's like, you're a different breed here, Stephen. How can you feel warm all the time? I was like, I don't know. And then when I went to American football training, they were fucking taking me temperature, and I was low. I know. That's why I'm warm all the time, because my actual internal core temperature is low.
And there was mad, like, there was like 5 on the trot, and then I walked up and like normal. Yeah, he's all dead.
Well, they come up saying dead on the thing, and Cuddy went, oh, it's dead. I was like, fucking hell, I thought you only had bad knees. Dave Middlemiss give it a good laugh.
The good question that one I enjoyed last Sunday was good.
Nutmeg had a good laugh. Yeah, well, what day? Oh, I'll need to check to see if I'm in work or not. 6th of June, isn't it? Red versus defense versus offense. Properly, full padded up.
Class A.
Right, in, off, in, off. Mate, it's me 4-day weekend. Thank fuck for that. Gives me the Monday to recover.
It's gonna be brutal, isn't it? It's gonna be absolutely brutal.
Oh, mate. Literally, it's gonna be like, on the first time on what's it called? The longest yard, when the first snap against the guards. People drop kicking people and
Well, when we trained on Sunday, like literally one of the last players, I think it was the last player, Applegoff went in with Joel, and he was like literally clinging on his ankle. And I went in like waist height, but didn't go in fully commit. I could have brought him down, but I just literally just stopped the play. And then Coach Middlemiss goes, why did I bring him down? I was like, I didn't really think we're doing. He's like, why we're full kitted? I was like, I know, but I just didn't want to get committed. He went, no, you go in. I was like, all right, then for next time, then I'm going in with the speed as me.
Yeah, mate, you got to go in, mate, because they'll do the same here.
I'm going in full Roman Reigns next time.
We got to think of them bastards would not hesitate to go in full strength on you. Imagine if that was Bill Ely on you, mate.
Oh, I'd be gone for it, wouldn't he?
Damn right he would. So, mate, he just got a gun full pelt, because you got to think, this is what you're going to be. This is what you're going. This is like, if you're not doing full contact now, you might feel that way in the game. Oh, I don't need to do this, so I'll just stop them.
Yeah.
No, mate, you got in and fucking tap the fucker out.
I think it's different though when it comes to like opponents. Like, I'm going for it. I'm going absolutely full on, not 100%.
No, mate, me and fucking what's he called, Nathan Johnson, basically Craig Mayne's never been back to the training session since we both manhandled him.
Well, that coach, who's that coach that's left now?
Lenahan, I'm out of the moon about that. I hated him.
So was all a D. Well, buzzing.
Well, he turned up, didn't fill the COVID form up, turned up, and expected to be there. And they're like, well, no, we've got protocols to adhere to. You've got a gun. You weren't happy about it, so he left. I saw it anyway, wasn't he?
Aye. There are not many people like him, to be honest.
If Phil Ely doesn't like you, he fucking gets on with anyone.
And
you know you're in trouble.
There was a lot of chatter. While Healy never turned up. And there was a lot of chatter saying maybe it's because he thought he was coming and then he never came. There was a lot of chatter.
Mm-hmm. Well, might as well see this fight out. It's in round 9.
I'm in 9. A minute left.
Who do you have winning?
To be honest, he's been clipped quite a lot of times.
But the thing is, what they look at, the judges, what look at is like, it might have been clipped, but it's about the volume. If you're only clipping once every 3 rounds,
Yeah.
it's about the volume and the work rate and things that they look at. The boxing skill.
I get it. Like,
I think Katie Taylor's just hit it there. Like,
yeah, they'll give it to Taylor. I think they'll give it to her, but she's been clipped loads. Like, even big power punch at the end of the round, she's been caught with.
But she just walked through him, eats him.
Didn't it? What the fuck?
Katie Taylor hasn't knocked anyone out for a while either.
Yeah, I'm not seeing. What minute you're in, seconds wise?
27 seconds left in the 9th round.
Oh, mine just gone coming up to the end of the round now, like a couple of seconds left. There, finished. Yeah, she's ate a lot of shots in the last few rounds.
But Jonas has as well, hasn't she?
What, sorry?
Jonas has ate a couple of shots in all.
Yeah. Well, that was a good shot there by Taylor in that round there, showing you the replay there. Good flurry of punches.
I wouldn't be surprised if this is a draw. If it's a win, it's a very...
The win can go either way here.
Yeah.
It'll not be a draw. It'll go either way. It'll be a split. Not be unanimous.
She just hit Jonas in the jaw there.
I'm
sure her sister plays for Man City.
Watch the next flurry there when she guns 4-5 hit combo and then ducks out and she's away. She was just fucking sexually assaulted by tapping her ass.
Yeah, Natasha Jonas's sister's Nikita Parrish.
There that is.
Plays for Man City. Women.
No, there.
Obviously, Scouse a different surname.
It could be the fucking same dad as well, to be honest. Brother-wise, uncle, brother.
Yeah, one's named after Dar, one's after the Ma.
Hey, in the last round, they're gone for it. You know, they're swinging haymakers in the last round.
Because they don't know who's winning. Because both of them be like, that's close call. You got to get a knockout.
Taylor clipped her there. Oh, and then fucking thing is Campbell's clipped there as well.
Jonas,
I don't know. Oh, you say Campbell?
You said Campbell.
Where'd I get Campbell from? Whoever it was. But Jonas clipped her there. Oh. We're exchanging a minute left on mine.
Minute 20.
Fuck, they're just literally swinging haymakers in the middle of the ring.
I think I've just saw the bit where when she's caught her. I think Katie Taylor just lost the footing.
Aye, that's
because it didn't look a very big punch on mine. I think they hit each other at the same time, but Katie Taylor was coming forward and lost the footing.
Oh, the good fucking scraps there. 36 seconds in left. They're head for head and they're literally throwing punches at each other, like, and Taylor's getting the best of it in the last minute, like.
Can you remember the one I sent you about? Is it Dan 7? When him the Japanese bloke just fucking holding each other's heads. He's got the tash and all, hasn't he? Not Dan Fry, it's Dan Fry, that's it. Jonas on mine's against the ropes. She looks a bit spent and all. She's not even fucking fighting back, she's just covering up. Her fucking face looks in claret. Mate, if the judges look at this, Jonas is not going to look good, like.
This is the last 10 seconds for fucking Taylor's been smashed all out. Done. Romeo done. Hugging it out.
Same on mine. I'm going to go Taylor.
Yeah, I would go Taylor as well. I'd be surprised. I don't think it'll be unanimous, though. I think it'll be split.
I think it might be unanimous. However, I don't think it'll be that. Natasha Jonas can hold her head up.
Yeah, she's fought well. She's fought really
once again, as I said, I don't think she's that step up.
Not a step up, is she? Yeah, I know what you mean. I've lost my phone. What the fuck? Phone?
Do you know she reminds me of who on me best, one of the people I liked? I think Natasha Jonas is a George Groves.
Aye.
I like George Groves as well. He could have if he went in the first fight against Carl Froch and put him to the sword, he'd have beat him. But he hit him, knocked him out, and then kind of let him back into the fight. And then it was a very, very pure stoppage. And then the second fight, I didn't know what he was doing.
Oh, I love that stoppage. That was one of the best knockouts I've ever
I don't know what he was doing because George Groves never tried to fight.
He didn't. In the second fight, he didn't want to gun for him at all.
But if you have a think about it as well, in the second fight, he went from Adam Booth to that Paddy McSomething.
Paddy McGuigan.
No, somebody else. Paddy somebody before he went to Shane McGuigan.
Oh, Shane, that's where I've got the mix up from.
He went to Shane McGuigan after him. We went to somebody else from Adam Booth, and you could tell that it wasn't Adam Booth.
He wasn't a step, was he? Yeah, it was a step down, wasn't it, in coaching wise?
Yeah. Like Adam Booth came out and said Josh Taylor shouldn't be fighting the guy he's fighting. And he said he shouldn't be, but everyone's like, oh, yeah, he'll beat him. And he got beat. And Booth knew from the start that this is too high of a step up.
Yeah, it was a mad
head trainer, Nas.
Yeah, 100%, 100%.
Adam Booth was the guy who fucking masterminded David Hare beating the fucking
glitch, the fucking giant. Aye. Like, that fight was fantastic because when he knocked him and he wobbled him, I thought, he's gone. It wasn't.
I thought David Hare would beat Klitschko if he didn't have a toe injury.
Yeah, definitely, 100%.
Because you can't step onto it.
I think David Hare was one of the best light heavyweights.
Cruiserweights. Cruiserweights above light heavyweight. So it's light heavyweight, cruiserweight, and then heavyweight.
Yeah.
So he was on the best cruiserweight. He was the best cruiserweight at the time.
Yeah,
he stepped up, beat you. What's he ever called?
Yusevik, whoever. Unanimous. Oh,
1 point. 1 point.
Tough that, innit? Tough that.
I think Jonas Nars is smiling. I think she knows. But I tell you what, there's a rematch coming here.
Oh, I think Taylor Nars herself, she's got away with it there. Nars could have went either way. Look at there. She Nars. So does Jonas as well. Both of them Nars.
Do you know what it is? It's just like Matthew Macklin just said, because I've got the volume on. He just said it was them last 2 rounds. Because that's what sticks into the judges' minds, isn't it?
It's hard to see past, isn't it? It's it.
Last 2 rounds, Katie Taylor dominated.
Mm-hmm.
But I tell you what, it'll be a rematch.
Yeah, I'd like to see that one as well. I'd like to see that rematch. Good fight. Good fight. Good fight. Who is it, Eddie Hearn?
Well, Jonas is Mac the Knife, isn't she? Part of Fury, and Katie Taylor's part of Eddie Hearn.
Love Fury, me, the big man.
We know. Tell you what, though.
What's that guy, David Hare?
What's Fury doing, though, mate? Hey, I tell you what. David Hare was meant to fight Fury before he got a back injury, right?
Was he? Fury
wouldn't be the person he is now if he fought here back then.
David Hare was a different breed. Like he had speed.
Like he was meant to fight Fury before he fought Klitschko. And they had to pull out because David Hare got a back injury. But to be honest with you, Tyson Fury won't be the force he is now because I think David Hare would have knocked him straight out. David Hare would have knocked him, Wilder, and Joshua out in his younger days.
Oh, 100%. Here in his David Hare there in his prime. Unbelievable fighter.
David Hare was beating fucking Bellew before he fucking snapped his Achilles.
Achilles. Well, that's what I'm saying. Like in his Achilles, when it went big style. There's knee coming back from that. You can't.
And he still lasted till the 11th round.
I know, that's it. Like literally, I think it went in round 4, and he went the full fight with a gun.
Aye.
You can't punch on the back foot. You can't punch on the front foot. You kind of do fuck all.
But the next fight he had against Bellew,
smashed him.
He turned out and said, "I hit him the first time, with as much as I had, and it didn't move him.
Yeah.
I knew I had no power left.
Well, that's it. And like you get all your power from your back foot. So once that guns, it's gone.
But even the second fight, like the first fight back after the Achilles, he went, I hit him, and it didn't move him. Yet I hit him the same shot in the first fight, and he was a bit wobbled. And I knew at that point it was time for me to retire.
Yeah, I was like, that's so good of David here to know that he's gone.
Yeah,
like in the UFC now, you get people that drag it out and stuff. In fighting, boxing, you'll get it. They'll drag it out, and it's like you should just retire, mate.
Mayweather fighting Logan Paul.
Exactly. Ben Askren fighting him. Like, what the fuck? Or like Ben Askren fighting Jake Paul.
Ben Askren had a hip surgery. Went in way overweight.
That was embarrassing.
Ben Askren didn't give a shit about the fight. He was just getting a fucking $500,000 payday, and that's all he cared about.
If you could literally put Jake Paul, Logan Paul, whoever it was, whichever Paul, against any amateur boxer now or any professional fighter now, and you get knocked all over.
Well, that's it. He's fighting Mayweather, Logan Paul. He's fighting Mayweather, and he's not actually won a boxing fight.
It'll go exactly the same way as what Conor McGregor fight with him was. Like, you let him hit him a few times.
It won't be like that. I think it'll be the one against Japanese kickboxer.
I think the ref will just step in and stop it after like 4 or 5 rounds. Like, it's like embarrassing.
It's that, and Jake Paul, he's like, oh yeah, I'm this bad boy boxer. You've knocked out a former NBA player who's never boxed in his life, a YouTube star who's never boxed in his life, and Ben Askren, who was fucking about 4 stone overweight, didn't give a shit. Because I follow Ben Askren on Instagram. I didn't think he even trained.
Mad that, innit? Absolutely mad.
And then he's coming out fucking calling out like people like Daniel Cormier.
Fuck DC. DC.
In
hell. He literally, DC would have a restaurant out after him. He'd be fucking done for manslaughter.
He called out DC and another UFC fighter.
He's got a death wish.
It's called out Conor McGregor.
I see that. McGregor would box your lungs off.
No, McGregor, he's a featherweight, and he punches like a middleweight.
McGregor's got massive fucking punch power. Like you said, McGregor's always said, like, timing beats speed, and power beats accuracy.
Mm-hmm.
Like, McGregor hits massively fucking big. For him, in the size he is, he hits strong.
Oh, sorry. Jake Paul called out Nate Diaz.
He would not stand a chance with Nate Diaz. Fucking hell. Nate Diaz loves a fight.
And Kamaru Usman called out Jake Paul, and Jake Paul went, nah.
Dropped his ass. I mean, I'd drop my ass if Usman called me out and all, to be honest. Yeah. It's a mad one that, like, the money that they make from the fights now, it's spoiling the sport. Like, I think Canelo came out and said, look, it's just spoiling everything that we've worked for the past 10 years. It's just been spoiled now because of these fucking YouTubers. And it's 100% true.
Yeah.
Like, you can make now 50, 60 million pound of a fight because you fight a YouTube star, but you could never make that in a fucking professional fight.
Oh, no. Sorry, Paul has said to Nigel Nightmare, the biggest payday of your career. He went, challenge accepted. He wrote on Twitter today, Usman, if your boss Dana gives you permission to box me and make more money than you ever have, let me know. We can lace them up. I promise it'll be the biggest payday.
That's it.
Kamaru Usman would knock his fucking face off.
But it's like I said, it's just bad because it's all for money now. There's no pride in the sport now when it comes to that.
It's as you said. It's like Canelo said. It's a joke.
Mm-hmm.
Someone's going to get hurt.
Can you imagine Jake or Logan Paul fighting Canelo? Fucking hell!
No.
Round 1 knockout. He'd be on his arm. He'd be on his back. He'd be seeing stars.
Mate, I couldn't see Jake Paul fighting Matthew Macklin.
It's fucking
Campbell Hatton or even Conor Benn.
Conor Benn
would probably beat Jake Paul.
Like it's like saying, like thinking, like imagine Tony Bellew coming out of retirement to fight him. Tony Bellew will punch him on our.
Yeah.
It's
Promier said he wants to slap the shit out of him. He said, Usman, let's lace him up. That's something you don't want. But do you know what the problem is? Is Jake Paul's got a problem with all these UFC fighters. Fight him in the octagon.
That's it. Like, he's scared to fight him.
Fight them with 8-ounce gloves on.
He's scared to fight him in there.
I'm pretty sure in the octagon, Ben Askren would have beat you.
Oh, definitely, 100%. He just grabbed all of them and took them down.
Yeah.
Couldn't defend that. Like
that's a problem. He's taught on this, and wants UFC fighters and boxing matches where a lot of UFC fighters like Ben Askren has never done boxing in his life.
No, because
he's a wrestler.
You don't have to train for that. Like I said, like they train for wrestling and jiu-jitsu and like Muay Thai and they clinch, but not fucking stand-up boxing. That's not them.
Twinks is in.
I know, I can see that cow.
When did she sleep on an time?
We got a new bedding last week and she loves this. Oh, you bitch. Got a new bedding like last week and she loves this. Oh, you daft cunt. You're getting kicked off here.
She just clawed you twice.
Fucking bit us twice. She loves this new bedding. We've got like it's I don't know what it's called, but it's she loves it.
New bed or new mattress?
New bedding, new new quilt.
See, I just gone with the bog standard, like navy blue, Marty, because I'm a bloke.
We've got this fucking fancy one. When I say we, I mean not we. I mean Christina. Me.
I know. I mean, she's bought it like the rug.
I'd sleep in it.
Got to live with it.
I'd sleep in fucking out me. Something that keeps us covered overnight. It's fine.
Hey, I'll tell you what, right? Do you know Aaron? Me manager now.
Mm-hmm.
So we're on a team meeting. He's like, so we've got a few new people in the thing, guys. We've got Steve. Steve has a food page. He's best dog start following, and he's got a fucking an Instagram TV show and a podcast. It's great. Aaron's actually giving it. He's like, tell him more about it. Still that. No, I'm all right, mate.
I think that's the problem, that we're too humble.
That's it. I'm like, all right, mate.
Like when we'll get the good
bad mouth, I'll give BGL.
We'll get the good bottle next week, and he's massively like for us to promote ourselves when we don't do it enough. Like
he promotes us more than we do.
You know, like we're like, yeah, if you want to follow us, then follow us. Like, you want to subscribe. But cheers. He's like, no, you need to get up there. You need to push it all the time. Like, nah, we're all right. We're going all right.
We'll survive.
We'll do it all bit. We're in the top 100. We're fine with that.
That's where. And he's like, hey guys. Anyway, in the top 100 as well. Oh man, please stop.
Please stop. I'm not going to get out of this bedroom here.
Well, the thing is, the way I look at it is like I've just joined the team, and like last thing I want is people thinking, who the fuck's this guy? You know what I mean?
Who the fuck's this show?
Aye. So I just try to fucking keep quiet.
Gone full Dolph Ziggler on us.
That's it. I'll tell you what, right? Looking at Derek Chisora's last 7 fights he's on, lost 2, and that was against Dillian White and Usyk.
I'm on the fucking advert here.
Mate, I'm on DAZN.
On number 6. Oh yeah, yeah.
Number 6. Del Boy's just come in a white robe.
Yeah, he's just literally come onto the screen now with a fucking speaker. Go up there, GLC, represent the boombox.
Right, mate. Well, let's get this wrapped up.
Yeah,
so
cool.
We can watch the fight.
Definitely. Like I said, 10 out of 10 for that last beer. What was it called? No, not Spirals.
The Entity.
The Entity, yeah. 100%, 10 out of 10. Beautiful drink.
The new Avenger.
Hi, the new Avenger drink. And again, massive shout out once more to the Beer Brothers for the recommendations and the free gear. Like I said, we'll drop all the links for them in the bios and stuff. But yeah, good drinks, good beers, good night, good podcast for just the two of us.
It was.
A bit difficult at times not having a guest on because we speak to each other pretty much on the daily.
Aye. Well, I tried not to speak to you too much this week.
Mainly, that's not hiding anybody.
Look at 4 more face there.
She tried to sneak in, like, get something from down there. Like, You're not sneaking anywhere.
Nerd.
But yeah, absolutely great drinks. Been a really good episode. Now we're gonna fuck off so watch the fight.
And then on FIFA afterwards.
That's it, exactly it. And the next hour we'll be on FIFA. Plum will be on because we'll be steaming.
Well, you'd be back up front, wouldn't you?
That's it. Plus, Sauce wouldn't let him on anyways.
Mate, I get pushed up front off Plum,
I know
and then
that.
might as well play on the wing.
You know what? It's better though, because I play better in that cam than Plum does. And
I Plum out on the right wing, but the thing is, Plum never puts us through.
I know, but it's like before, we used to find that position where Cass was least non-effective and least de-effective. Well, now we find it with Plum, because Cass is now turned.
Cass is not the problem anymore.
No, that's it. We found the worst problem. But yeah, it's been good. Like I said, I appreciate it. It's been a good episode. So yeah, I know we haven't said this at all yet till this point here, but please, if you've listened or got this far between us two, then first of all, you're fucking amazing. Well Big props up. Second of all, you might as well subscribe to our channel now because we do need them subs on YouTube. Spotify, Amazon, Apple, fuck Android. Anywhere you can download us from, just leave us any type of review you'd like to leave us. We really appreciate it. Oh, that Daft Cut went for us again. The cat.
Yes, yeah, the cat.
She's literally cleaning herself now, so I'm winding her up. She's fucking, get up there, get an elbow. But yeah. Bang!
Elbow strike. Joe Rogan.
What's going on? You went for us there and all. Gonna get choked out here. But no, class. Let's just finish it because the fight's coming up. So from everybody from our side, B Brothers side tonight, again, once more, thank you very much for tuning in. Have a lovely weekend. What's left of it, guys? Stay safe. Till next week. Take care.
And as Tony Stark would say, I'm all about the peace.
Peace, guys.